Hey guys, welcome back to Advanced Elements. I'm your host, David, and with me, only one of our member. We got Christian. Yeah,
Hello.
so unfortunately, Nathan is not here with us today. Yeah,
He's not
he's
here with
too
us.
busy stealing invites down in Melbourne, apparently. So, which
Yeah.
he managed to get one, apparently. Yeah, he
did, yeah.
played a brew, weird Nico. So, yeah, go check it out on Fractals if you want to see. Apparently very annoying to play against. Typical Nathan deck.
Yes, it is. Expeditious opening into Snow White, I believe.
Yeah, and
what
displacing
it did.
Snow White and causing your opponent to have a headache. That's literally deck 101,
Disgusting.
I would say. But yeah. Now he's not here. He's let the two idiots on the loose. Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the RDO dev stream. So
yes, we couldn't wait for him to come back to talk about it. We're going to talk about it now.
Yeah, so very much, yeah. So anything that sounds very dumb or stupid, he's going to deny that he's a part of it. But we're going to say, no, he agreed with us 100%.
No, yes. This is a 3-man team, and any opinion that we have that he also 100%. Has. Okay. So
I guess we got it. This is a big list. So I guess we should just start straight away.
Wait. First, I want to ask you something. Did you watch the stream?
I did watch it. I watched I was following it at the beginning, and then I forgot I had a meeting at work, so then I had to close it down and join the meeting, and then I kind of watched it from where I left off. So I was kind of getting spoiled by the group chat, but I was trying to ignore it. So I was just trying to watch the stream the whole time.
Yeah, me too. I was working while the stream was on, so I couldn't watch it live. Same as you. I was just getting spoiled through the group chat and saying, what the hell's going on? Normally the group chat does pop off because we have at least 100 members in our Sydney group chat, but this time it was popping off way more than usual. And I was like,
it wasn't as much. It wasn't as much because Andy was still on his way back from Melbourne. So that's why he was popping off today. He was just like, guys, look at this card. It's broken. And we go, oh, yeah. I mean, we talked about it 2 days ago, but sure. So I guess we'll just start it off, I guess. The first picture that we can see here, which is the 3 reprinted cards. So the Mordred Re collection, right? So in the Mordred Re collection, they've announced that 3 cards. They haven't shown all the cards, I don't think, but 3 cards we know that is going to be in there is Dungeon Guide, Frostborn Paladin, and Snow White. So I think that's very, very good for these 3 to get reprinted. Frostborn, Dungeon Guide, to a degree Snow White as well, an old DOA card that can be hard to get as well. So you happy with that, I guess, with the reprints? What's your take on reprints? Your take on reprints? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I don't have any problem with reprints. I don't. I'm not necessarily a fan of repetitive reprints. If you know what I mean, cards that have been reprinted 4 or 5 times, which I believe doesn't have the same art the whole time as well.
Idle Thoughts, yes. If you're talking about, yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but so if. I understand Dungeon Guide reprints. That's for sure. That's really good. But I'm talking there's been a lot of dupe reprints already, which I kind of hope they don't do it too much with certain cards. I'm trying to think of a card off the top of my head.
I feel like Reclaim has got a couple. Reclaim.
Yeah, Reclaim. Sometimes it feels like the reprints are just the same cards. So I would like a bit more variety. I guess. I mean, honestly, though, I'm not complaining. The variety has been good enough.
I'm glad. I'm glad these are getting reprinted. I mean, Dungeon Guide should be accessible to everybody who wants to play this game. I think this Rico is going to be good for newer players, 100%. Right? It looks very solid. So I guess let's start off with the lineage. So Flawless Spirit of Mordred. Okay. So what do you think of this card?
Yes.
When you first looked at this card, what did you think of it?
It's insane for a spirit. Draw 7, then Glimpse 4. That's ridiculous. The fact that it's a divine relic and that it can only basically level up into Mordred is a good enough restriction, in my opinion, that will make this not splashable in any way, unless there's some sort of aggro level 0 water wake up deck, So obviously the card's good. And nowadays, missing a divine relic slot, while you would prefer not to, it's not the end of the world, especially now that there's 100 backup charges in this game. So drawing a card off of them isn't too bad. Or missing out on your card draw from GCR or your hidden card from Grail isn't too bad. But I like it. I think it's a cool design.
Yeah, I think
Very
for me
nice.
that was the biggest take from it. Was like, oh, that's a cool design. Like they just made it a spirit, a divine relic. So it's like, you know, you just don't have slots for anything else. But like what you're saying is true. Like there's backup charges everywhere. There's even one in this deck that we'll go through later as well. So
exactly.
Draw 7,
like-
glimpse 4. Like the only thing scary for me about this is the fact that like you're gonna play decks like fractals or something and just abuse this card for some reason. It's like a deck like a weird wake up kind of deck, right? Where they just stay as a spirit and just beat you down. I hope this doesn't exist because of this card. That's all I will say. But yeah, the card itself seems pretty strong. Like being able to glimpse 4 after you draw, especially in water. That seems very strong.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next card, I guess, is the level 1 itself, Burnished. Is it Burnished?
You can do it. It's Burnished, yes.
It's Burnished Avenger. Surprisingly, all the Spirit of Mordred lineage. It can literally, like the Divine Relic Spirit can only go up into Mordred, and Mordred can only go up from the Flawless Spirit of Mordred.
Which makes sense.
So they come as a set. So on enter, look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack card, you may banish it and you may activate that card this turn. And he's got an inherit effect. As long as Mordred has leveled up this turn, the first attack card you activate this turn costs 2 less.
So this is like the beginning that we see of Mordred's mechanic, where it's basically a lot of cards are going to depend on the turn that he levels up. And you'll see that in other cards as well as old cards that have had similar effects when you level up as well. Look top of your deck. I think this card is really good. Like, it's a really strong effect. Like, basically, you banish an attack card, you can activate it this turn, and you can toss 2 less. So, what attack are you thinking?
Well, it's like the best one that I could just think off the top of my head right now is Savage Slash, right?
Right? Yeah.
Like you can even like think about it this way: you get to glimpse 4 after you draw your 7, so you can stack your deck. Right, so then you level up to Mordred, you reveal the top card, which is going to be an attack card, most likely. If it's a Savage Slash, you just then go, oh, I'll play Savage Slash for 0 costs, attack you, put it into the graveyard, put 3 down, play Frostborn Paladin, draw a card, smack for us, and have a 3/4 on the board. While you have 4 cards in hand. That's a Cerulean Decree.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it just seems so strong, this card. But
I think it's insanely good. And like so much synergy just with these 2 cards already. Like it's very cool. And then like the next card is the typical DOA Mordred, right?
Yep, it's the old Mordred, and that's why the CSR have skyrocketed. I think the CSRs are like $600 each now.
Damn.
I literally think before the Christmas stream where someone asked about the Mordred Rico, and I think Cellular mentioned, it's not even in text or anything. He literally mentioned going, the Rico there is no new Mordred level 2. That's literally what he said. And I think as soon as that happened, Mordred went from like an $80 AUD card to like a $600 card. It's just
like I remember Mordred just being in people's folders, and everyone's like, "Who gives a crap about this card?" You know?
Yeah. Now everyone's like, "Ooh, I've got Mordred." But yeah, so Mordred's ability
it's so much better now.
Yeah, but Mordred's abilities: attacks in your graveyard have floating memory. So pretty much all the attack cards that you mill have floating memory.
I mean, so the problem with the old Mordred back in the day and Mordred decks was just that like you had a lot of floating at level 2, but then they're like, what do I do with it? Like, what do I do aside from like Arendite combos, you know?
Yeah.
And now that you can go to level 3, like being able to use 3 attacks as floating to go to level 3 is just such insane value. Like, it's so strong to just swing in with a few attacks, use them as floating later, and just like not lose much card advantage, right?
This card, like, just straight up, like looking at this deck reminds me of the Healing Diana starter deck in a sense, right? Like where you load up your Aether Wing with Aether charges, you attack and you start milling floating, and then you just level to 3.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like obviously in a proper game, there's other cards you got to worry about and censor. But I think in the current format, like the way the game is going, like Mordred has somehow become really strong now just because of that. Really, but yeah.
Am I cooking too much by saying I want to run Thieving Cut, draw a card, floating memory?
You have to prep it.
Yeah, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to.
The Undying Truth, Undeniable Truth or something?
Yeah.
Sack an ally.
Now you're
Sack a
thinking.
floating, you draw a card, play thieving card.
GG.
Guy's crazy.
GG. All right. And then where's the level 3? Where's the level
It's a bit
3?
further down, but we'll do the lineage first, right? I think that makes more sense. Let's do the lineage. So Mordred surprisingly gets 2 level 3s.
Yes.
This threw me off a little bit. I was surprised at this. So we'll start with the Exalted one, which is Mordred Faded Luminary. A Mordred lineage. Mordred can level up to a champion as the same base level. When he does, draw 2 cards. Hello, Tristan.
Yeah. Seemed like this is going to be a typical effect for these kinds of level into level.
The cross, I don't know what you call it, cross lineage? Let's just call it cross lineage. And then next effect is attack cards in your graveyard have floating memory. Sounds like another previous form.
Mm-hmm.
And Ephemerate.
Yeah.
Where X is the card's reserve cost.
Now
that
cool.
is pretty cool. Yeah, level 3, 28 health, typical warrior. This is cool.
I mean, it just gives you another effect for your attacks now, right?
Yep.
You just, if you don't want to use them as floating, great. Now you can just swing with them again. Like the fact that you can use 2 attacks in 1 card is really good.
Yeah. And there's some attack cards that allow you to stand, like, reawake. Like this card.
You can hit like 100 times.
Yeah, it seems pretty strong. You want to read the next one?
Sure. We got Mordred, Aurelian Regent, also Mordred Lineage. On enter, Mordred's next attack this turn gets +3 attack and gains on hit recover 3. So it's just the next attack, so it's not like anything insane. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention the last part. Whenever you activate a Luxem element card, de-level Mordred.
That's important, that part. That part is very important. So let's just make sure that everyone knows Mordred is a warrior Luxem champion. Why is this important? Why is it important that we mention that this is a Luxem warrior champion? Is there a card that comes into your mind right now?
Yes.
That we've talked about previously.
Yes. For those who don't know, the card Excalibur. Cleansing Light, is that what it's called? Excalibur Cleansing Light or something?
I believe so. Yes, it's Cleansing Light.
One of the best cards just hands down in the game. If you just look at it like from a vacuum, just says destroy any object. And it's fast, it's 2 cost, and also name 2 elements that are not norm. And
2 elements that's not norm, yep.
And then your opponent can't play the game. And so, like, they obviously took this into account when they created Mordred, because Mordred's the only one that can have both effects of Excalibur. There is no Luxem warrior class before this. So, I think this is a cool little strat to just make sure that Excalibur does not totally just win people games. Like the Excalibur lock, just 4 Excaliburs in a row into my opponent can't play the game, Yeah,
I mean, it could still happen. In all honesty, it could still be a thing. It could still be a thing because, like, if you had an opportunity to go up from Faded Luminary to go to Orient Region, you draw 2 cards, you play Excalibur, you go back down, you go back up, you draw 2 cards.
Yeah, you don't lose much advantage from
and especially if your graveyard is all attack cards and floating, right? Like, you're literally banishing 3 to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Not a bad trade-off.
Especially to lock them out of the game. Can you imagine if this is still too good?
I think it's maybe. I don't know.
See, this is the scary thing. The fact that we're thinking that it might still be good enough to, like,
Yeah.
They should have just banned Excalibur.
No, I think I actually think Nathan. Shout out to Nathan here. I'm gonna say he. This is his take of it. When we're talking, Mordred was gonna be a dual element champion. So he was saying, like, referencing Yu-Gi-Oh! Blackluster Soldier. Mordred was gonna be Umbra and Luxem, and then we were talking about this, and we said, okay, so during your turn, you're an Umbra champion, and then it goes to your opponent's turn, and you become a Luxem champion. So, like, it means that you cannot abuse cards like Reliquary because you're not a Luxem on your turn. And on your opponent's turn, you can Excalibur them. Excalibur is until the beginning of your next turn. So then it's like you kill the card, they kind of cannot play anything that turn, but they can still react to what you're doing the turn after. So it's not as scary. So I think that would have been cool, but this is also pretty cool, in my opinion, like de-leveling the champion. But yeah, I think it's the problem with the de-leveling thing is because the other level 3 seems very strong as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, even though it's just exalted, it's very strong. And it kind of makes me feel
it's a stronger version of level 2.
Yeah, Mordred is only going to run like a playset of a Luxem card, and that Luxem card might be Excalibur. Like, who knows? But
Really?
yeah, I'd say it. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so moving along, let's go back up a bit to the attack cards that are in the deck. So the first one is Striking Tides. It's an attack card, warrior, Mordred bonus. On hit, you may banish a card with Floating Memory from the graveyard. If you do, wake up your champion. And it's it's 4 attack. So I think they mentioned on the stream, once you go level 2, you can, because you leveled up that turn, you pay 1 to use this card as an attack, right? So you hit your opponent for 4. And like, because the hit occurs, and then this card goes to the graveyard, like as part of cleanup, this card goes to the graveyard. You can then level
Banish
2
itself.
ability, banish itself, and you just wake up, which is kind of crazy for a level 2 effect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, you mean level 2 or level 1?
Level 2, because level 2 turns everything in the graveyard to have a floating memory. This one, level 1.
Like the oh, it's an inherited effect. Sorry,
Yes,
level 1 is an inherited effect. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
level 1's inherited.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and then so what do? You just wake yourself up, but then you need to attack again. So you need to use another card to attack. It's strong, but it doesn't feel like incredibly OP or anything. Because
You use another attack card, and that's a floating memory, right? So then you can just level to your
definitely.
3 the turn after.
I feel like, how much will that cost though? Because you're paying 1 for Striking Tides because you leveled up that turn, right? And so that's 2 cards gone from your hand. You won't have too many cards left. I mean, I still think it's a good idea to try it out, but I don't think this card is as OP as...
I just look at this card as when you're a higher level, it becomes a floating memory. So it has the value of like, I need it as a floating memory, or I need it as an attack card as well. So like...
Yeah, I mean, like the card's good for sure, because like I think the later the game goes, the better this card becomes though, because you level up to 3 maybe, or 4. Not 4, sorry, the Luxem.
Yeah, the other 3. Luxem 3. Luxem 3.
Yeah, and so that's because you get the bonus on hit effects as well, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You get to recover 3 hit for 7. That's a 7 is a devastation blow level attack, you know? So
yeah, card's good.
For one.
Yeah. The thing is, like, all with Mordred, all attack cards just have a lot more value because they're attack cards.
The next card is Invigorated Slash, which is a reprint, I believe. So as long as your champion's level up this turn, it gets +2 attack. It's 2 cost for 4, strong card. Yeah. Do you want to read the next one, Christian?
Sure. So the next card is Regulus Blitz. It's another attack, 3 mana, 4 damage attack with all Mordred bonuses. No one else can use this except Mordred. Banish a card with floating memory from your graveyard. Negate each card activation you don't control unless its controller plays 2. So this is basically Frostbind. Well, kind of, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're attacking, right? Like
it's
you're
a slow Frostbind that is like used before they activate anything.
Well, it's like in the intent. It's like the intent thing. I think it's like just to prevent them from, like, if they have 3 cards in hand, you can't then stop the attack in a way.
Sure. Yeah, you can't Song of Frost.
You declare an attack. Yeah, you try to Song of Frost, and you go, okay, I'll banish a floating, and then you. Pretty cool. Like, pretty cool card. I think.
It's an interesting effect. Like, this is the first time we've seen something like this, because it's a bit weird to like negate a card while you've already activated this card. But, you know, because it's in the intent, I guess that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
The next effect was a 2 cost. Discard this card from your hand, and then the next non-command attack card you activate this turn doesn't rest its attack as a part of its cost. So basically, discard this card, pay 2, and your next attack doesn't rest Mordred. I don't know how good this is yet.
Well, you can do it pre-rec, right? So you just go like pre-rec.
You can.
It's not an attack. Like you're pre-recking. So you put 2 down, you discard it, and then you recollect, and then you attack with Mordred. It doesn't rest. Then you play Striking Tides, and then you banish the Striking Tides. You wake up again, and you attack again. If Mordred,
Wait, so you discard a card. What? You don't need to Striking Tides then. You can do something else and then Striking Tides.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can, like, let's say you bring out a weapon. Like he's got a weapon, right? Like you bring out his weapon or Arendite or something. Bring out Arendite, and then you go, cool, pre-rec, Regulus Blitz, recollect. So Regulus Blitz is now a floating memory in the graveyard. So then you attack, and then you don't rest, and then you go, cool, I will play Striking Tides, attack. I banish the Regulus Blitz or the Striking Tides. I wake up again and I attack again.
Yeah, it's really strong. I mean, double attacks with Arendite on the same turn sounds freaking insane.
How about triple attack?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, Arendite has 3 durability?
I believe so. I believe. Oh, I'm not sure actually. Let me have a quick look. I might be crazy. I played the card. It has 2 durability.
I was gonna say, man, because 3 durability sounds kind of insane for that card.
Yeah. So it's got 2 durability. Okay. So I mean, like you can still attack with it twice, right?
Yeah,
which is like pretty nuts.
2 attacks in 1 turn with Arendite sounds kind of freaking scary. You better be ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Moving on to the next part. A few more cards in the Rico.
Yeah.
I'll say this one. Drenching Finish is another attack. Now, this one is a 2 mana, deal 2, or 2 reserve cards, deal 2. On kill, target player puts the top 3 cards of their deck to the graveyard.
If you got a lot of attack cards, you get a lot of floating memory. Last time I heard, Bovine's a good card.
I mean, what are you killing with 2 HP? You know, it's on kill. It's only deal 2. I mean...
The next card.
The training dummy. Oh, shit. You're right. Okay. You go ahead, David.
Okay, so I'm going to read the next one. Dummy Trainer, which is a 0-cost Regalia. Pay 3, banish Dummy Trainer, draw a card into memory.
Oh my god. That's really strong.
Then, target opponent summons a Training Dummy token, which is a 1-cost 0-2 Training Dummy count attack. It's not even an automaton, which I was like, oh, it's not even an automaton.
I mean, you can't give you can't give your opponent like an automaton.
You can't. But yeah, this you could Drenching Finish it. That's what I'm saying. You bring that out, you Drenching Finish it, mill 3.
But I suppose you'd mill yourself for 3, right?
Yeah, you mill yourself for 3, you get floating in the graveyard.
Like a mini thingy. What's it called? Icebound Slam.
Yeah, it's like a mini Icebound.
Yeah, but
Training Dummy like has a lot other purposes. I don't know if you know, you could play this in Tristan and then go Training Dummy, draw a card, give you a token, recollect, play Sadi, attack with Sadi, agility 3.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Or the cooler one, I think this one's like, if the Chessman deck is actually good, if this new level 3 Alice Chessman deck is good, you Training Dummy, you give him a dummy, and you recollect, and you golden checkmate the dummy. Because the golden checkmate is an on hit. Because normally, like, if you're targeting your opponent's face or something, like, they have Crystallized Destiny, they have Veiling Breeze, other cards to protect themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like, but Training Dummy is just on the board. Just
true. It has some really cool applications. That's really nice. The Sadi one bugs me a little because I hate Tristan, but the Chessman one sounds awesome.
Surely Tristan can't play this, right? Like Tristan cannot play 3 backup charges in their deck. They can't.
I mean, maybe they'll just get rid of Turbocharge, run Dummy Trainer. I don't know.
Or...
Also, like, you got to be careful with Dummy Trainer because if you play it against a fire deck, they're like, thanks, I get to Cremation Ritual, draw 2. Thank you, sir.
Well, like, if they can protect it, yeah.
Like, the card is really cool. I just like, this is what I love about the devs. It's just like so many new and innovative things that we just haven't seen yet. And even if it's just as simple as putting a 1-mana 0-2 on your opponent's side of the board, like, it's cool.
More tokens you need to carry.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Cool. So moving along probably to the other half, there are some more advanced element cards, but we'll talk about that a bit later. We'll move on to the fairies that are next. So do you want to read the first one, Christian?
Okay. So basically, yeah, like Mordred also has the support of the fairies, I guess.
Well, he's the king of the fairies now. That's what apparently in the lore. He's a king of the fairies.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because Gildas is the queen of the fairies.
And Gildas is his lover?
Yeah, apparently that was the thing. And yeah, so we'll talk about Gildas a bit, but we'll start with the first card.
Yeah, so we got Warrior of the Fey Realm. This is a 3-mana 1/2 stealth. On enter, you may banish a sword attack card from your hand or memory. If you do, draw a card into your memory. As long as you control Warrior of the Fey Realm, you may activate the banished card on a later turn. Okay, so it's turn 1. This is no clock behind any class bonus. You play this. This is your first turn. You banish a card that you just put down from your memory. You draw a card into your memory. and now you can use the attack later on. Fantastic card.
You can use it on the same turn, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Yeah, like if you get a floating memory, like that's
you can use
good.
it immediately.
Yeah,
because now with the new effects, like the spirits come out immediately. Wait, can you use attacks to attack a champion immediately in this game?
No, still turn 1. I believe you cannot turn 1. Turn 1 is like
no attacks, nothing.
Yeah, like you can play the card. I'm pretty sure like the actual ruling is like you can actually play the card, but it just taps your champion and that's it. Like it taps your champion as costs and then it just goes to the graveyard.
Sure. I mean, like even that in itself is pretty good. Like even if you technically whiff, you might put like a generic floating into your graveyard immediately, and she just netted you a lot of value. You know, she's basically liminal guide with
maybe.
stealth.
Card seems pretty good. Yeah, War of the Fey Realm.
Yeah.
The next one is Trickster of the Fey Realm. Same stat line, 3 cost, 1/2 stealth. This one is on enter. Look at the top 5 cards on target opponent's deck. Banish up to 2 of them and put the rest on top of the deck in any order. On leave, return the banished cards to the top of your deck in any order. Top of your opponent's deck in any order. I don't know. I'm not sure about this card personally.
I think it sucks.
It's like it's good. It's kind of good for disruption, but it's like it's also not.
It sucks, David. It sucks. I'm sorry. No one's playing this card ever. It's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Look, I'm calling it from the cool basis. Like, you might see play, but it probably doesn't. Like, yeah, you're right. It probably isn't good enough, but I don't know.
I mean, you could do some cool effects like, you know, the good old, like, what's it called? Uther bounce effects, you know, like you play it on the stack, you displace it, then you get to banish 2 of their cards forever. That seems kind of cool. Also, a big fat meme. David's not feeling what I'm saying, guys. He's not feeling what I'm saying.
As soon as he mentioned Uther, I was like, okay, I'm done. Thank you very much. Thank you, Christian. That's the only words I need to hear to not say.
Right. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next one.
Moving on to the next one. Let's look at the CSI version because it just looks better.
Okay.
But yeah, Gildas is now a fairy. She literally lost the human tag to become a fairy. Mm-hmm. She's now a cleric fairy. So Gildas, Face-Worn Monarch. Stealth, it's an exalted card. 3 cost 4/3. So I think Silva mentioned that it's the stat line of her when she's balanced. She doesn't need to balance. She doesn't need to balance anymore. She's
a fairy now.
Forever balanced.
Forever balanced, yes.
Stealth and vigor. That's a pretty good.
An interesting combo, that's for sure.
It's a pretty good combo in my opinion, but yeah. A Mordred bonus, you may pay 2 and tap her. Prevent the next 4 damage that would be dealt to target unit this turn. As long as you control another fairy, this ability costs 2 less.
So it's free.
This card is, like, if Mordred is good, this card is insane. Like, you're preventing 4? Like, it's got stealth and vigor. It's a 4/3 with stealth and vigor for 3. So you go to your level 3. You pay 3 to play this card. Kill something. It just wakes up again. Hit it unless they do something, and then you can just go. Oh, okay, I'll pay 2. If you don't have another fairy, I'll pay 2. Prevent 4 damage to my champion or her. You can prevent 4 damage to her.
Yeah, it's true. Like I upon looking at the 2 combination of stealth and vigor, like. If it was just those 2 effects, I feel like those 2 keywords don't really make sense together, because if something has stealth, then you can't really attack it anyway, so why would you need to give it vigor? But it's because of her tap effect that just makes it absolutely insane.
And it's any kind of damage, right? It's literally any kind of damage. So they literally have to put 7 damage onto her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's got to be some sort of like spell that kills her, or like bounce effect, like Dream Fairy. She has to get killed by her own fairies.
She has to get killed by fairies. Don't worry about Dream Fairy, but as a stat line, as a card in general, this card is very, very strong, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As far as level 3 allies go, or advanced element allies, does this join the leagues of Ghosts of Pendragon and Carter and just those 2?
That's just those 2. I think in Mordred,
I don't know.
I'm going to say yes. You know what? I'm a believer in these allies. Allies will be.
You heard it here. David thinks Gildas is better than Ghost of Pendragon. That's what he said. That's what he said, guys. Okay.
It's better than Ghost.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. So we've got more advanced element Mordred stuff from the Rico. 2 Exalted cards and 1 Luxem card. The first one is a Regalia. The name is Wrongo, mate. Wrongo, mate. You're wrong.
Rongo? Yeah, we just call it Rongo. Rongo, the grow spear. Rongo.
This is how you would say wrong in Australia. Wrongo, mate.
Yeah, it's Rongo.
It's a 2-mana, 2/3 Spell Shroud, Regalia, Polearm. So Mordred bonuses all round. As long as an opponent has influence 8 or more, it gets +4 attack, so 6 damage. Damn. Whenever a durability count is removed from this, you may return a card from your memory to your hand. That is cool. I love that effect. The second effect sounds awesome. You could do, I love cards that return cards from your memory to your hand. I think there's only like one other card that does it at the moment in this game, and that is, I think it's a potion.
Lily does it. No, Lily does it.
Lily, you're right. Sorry,
Lily.
there's 2 cards then, because there's like a potion that does it as well, where it's like cost 3 and then you sack it to return 2 to your hand or something, or 1 to your hand.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know those cards.
Anyway, wrongo, mate. What do you think?
Actually, like the first time I looked at this card, I'm like, Warrior, Polearm, Spell Shroud. I'm like, Jin, and then I was like, oh, Mordred bonus.
Yeah, and 2 cost as well.
2 costs, yeah. But the Spell Shroud is nice. Like the Spell Shroud makes it a little bit scary.
You feel like 2 cost is a bit too much?
I mean, like again, like we're talking about Mordred, right? Like he has cards in the graveyard. Like you're running Fractal Rain in this deck, right? Like you're milling cards. You're milling himself. Like I think this card's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 costs, I don't think is that much of a problem. Maybe it is, but the first thing.
No, you go.
I was saying, like the first thing is like saying your opponent has 8 or more influence. Now, normally if my opponent has 8 or more influence, I'm actually pretty scared to attack them.
True, yeah.
But I don't know. That part I'm not sure, but the second part is cool. Because it means some of the cards that you play, like the double attack, like the Banish the Floating to wake up again, is free. Because you pay 1, you attack with it, and then you lose durability, and you bounce it to your hand, right? Mm-hmm. So you played it literally for free. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So it is a cool card. I think you need to see the whole Rico to see if this card is good or not. That's one thing I would say.
I mean, it's got to be either this or Arendite. Like one of these two. Yeah, I don't think you can run both. So whichever is like more consistent, whether that's like this because it costs 2 and then you get the 4 bonus if they have 8 influence, and then you can swing in twice with it. Like in the same turn, you bounce 2 cards back to your hand. Like effectively, like I can see this card being better than Arendite in some situations. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think wins, this or Arendite?
Without looking the Rico, like normally I would say like the card from the Rico should be better than the card from the old set. But I don't know if this makes the cut. Again, we're not sure.
I think one reason why it may not make the cut actually was because it's Exalted and Arendite is basic element, but still.
You might play both, who knows, right?
I was going to say you can Grail this, but you can't if you're running Mordred Spirit.
Yeah, there's no Grail. But like you don't need to Grail it in a sense, right? I think it's a Spell Shroud. It's got Spell Shroud.
Yeah.
Baby Green will be gone by RDO, surely. I don't know.
Okay.
But next card, Dauntless Assault. It's 3 cost, 4 power, and attack and is exalted. Very simple effect. Mordred bonus. On attack, wake up the attacker.
Yep. This card's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a multi-attacker.
Yeah.
Don't know what to say. Mordred, that's literally Mordred's thing.
Yeah.
He's got wings. He's got butterfly wings.
He's the Fairy King, man.
Yeah,
he's like 7 Deadly Sins. What's his name? King.
Yes,
King. Literally King. But yeah, so like this is like his bread and butter, right? This is like the most flavorful attack that he's got. I mean, we've seen in the game plenty of times, whenever you wake up something that has like huge attack, it's just going to hurt a lot. So this in combination with his like level 3 leveling up, in combination with a weapon of any sort, big damage, very big damage.
Yep. And I guess his last card there, I think this is like the ultimate finisher, the big swing. This is the reason why I would love to play this deck. I think
this is shut up nerd times 2026
times 50 million. Luminescent Slash. So it's a 5 cost Luxem card, 6 power. It is a heavy swing in a sense. This card costs 2 less to activate for each attack card you've activated this turn. So each time you activate one of these attack cards to wake up Mordred, this card becomes 2 less. So you activate 3 attack cards. This card costs 0. And also another Mordred bonus. Luminescent Slash gets +2 for each other attack cards you have activated this turn. So this card essentially at base is 5/6, 3/8, 1/10, or 0/12.
That's insane. Like, this card hits like a truck.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if you play this card, you got to level down.
Yeah. That too. Still though, it's
downside.
Really cool. Like, I mean, the basic combo is what we see in front of us, right? You Dauntless Assault, you wake up, you use the Dauntless Assault again from the graveyard, and then you Luminescent Slash for 1 cost. Which, how many cards in your hand do you need to do that? You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need 9 cards.
Well, okay. If it's just Dauntless, the Luminous Slash, the first Dauntless costs 1, right? Because you leveled. Right. You leveled up that turn, and most likely you would have leveled up from your other level 3. So you will draw 2 cards at that point. So let's just say you pay 1, so that's 2 cards. You then pay 3, so that's 5. And then you can pay 1 to play things. So 7.
So 7 cards. That seems entirely realistic.
That's doable.
To do how much damage? 4, 8.
4, 8, 10, 18.
And plus 18. The bonus from the level up into the Luxem Xander, right?
The Luxem Mordred, you mean? What do you mean?
Sorry, Luxem Mordred. Sorry.
Yes, +3.
So 21 damage.
Is it? Wait. So 10 plus 8 plus a 21. 21, if you have this weapon next to it, that's 27 if you hit it 3 times. You also get to bounce cards to your hand, so you might be able to play another attack card as well.
Yeah, that's actually insane. So you just like one-hit KO'd them with like the 3 cards we have here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm actually very, that's the last cards we got spoiled for the Mordred deck. I'm actually very excited for the Mordred deck. I'm a warrior lover. I love warrior decks. That's my bread and butter in this game.
Yeah, me too.
How does this attack work? What do I do?
Hey, I'll have you know that when I used to play MMOs, I was always the warrior or lancer.
Okay, cool. I'm very excited for this Mordred Rico. I think it's going to be a great product. It's going to be great for newer players as well. I think it's not complex. This is not like a Merlin Rico level.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I think it's just, it's definitely not that. It's definitely not Dao Chan as well. This is closer to Slime's level, which is, I hate saying that, but I think it's very closer to Slime's level kind of deck. It's out of the box. Out of the box, it's going to be playable. It's going to be scary, and it's going to be...
Yeah, this is definitely one of those Rico decks that when you have the Rico tournament, you're just like, okay, I'm choosing Mordred. Mordred will kill people, even though there's no other recollection coming out with it.
No other one with it.
But yeah. Okay, and that's it for the Mordred recollection. Overall, I'm very excited for it. I even want to play it as well. It's totally the opposite of what I normally do. It's water and it's attacking with warrior swords and stuff. So that's it for the Rico. Moving on, what are we going to look at next?
We'll start looking at RDO, I guess. It's probably next down the list.
So yes, in the live stream, we had an RDO spoiler event, I guess. A lot of cards were shown. A lot of cool archetypes. Not all of the elements, but most of the elements got something to have people look forward to. Really, really cool stuff. The first one being the Angels, right? Okay. So the Angels from the home world, we've got them here. We've got Angelic Vanguard. So they did they introduce Advanced Imbue?
I think they did it before. When they kind of started spoiling RDO, they did talk about it.
But RDO is the beginning of Advanced Imbue, right? Oh no, they've had Neos Imbue with Hector, right?
Yeah, but I think it's never been any advance. It's always been a specific element imbue.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, the Advanced Imbue tag has finally appeared. So you can use any advanced element to imbue. And in this case, you can see it's a 3 reserve cost card, but the Advanced Imbue is 2. So you don't need, the same reserve cost to imbue as anything as the card itself. So anyway, Advanced Imbue 2, 3 mana 2/3, David's favorite stat line. As long as Angelic Vanguard is imbued, it has Intercept and Retort 2. I mean, if mana 2/3 with a plus side, seems good to me.
Yeah, I mean, this card seems very, very strong. You can't even trade a Frostworm Paladin or a Aeson anymore to it.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah. it's cool how you can use this offensively or defensively. I like it.
Yeah, of course. Like, mind you, before we start looking at RDO, this set is for Rai. So this guy next to me cannot complain. Like, he literally cannot complain that Rai doesn't get support.
He can complain a little.
Okay, there's no shot this guy can complain. Because, like, all these angels just read is like, oh, I'm very good in Rai. The one deck that runs like 26, 24 plus, like, yeah. 24 plus advanced elements at least. So Angelic Vanguard, yeah, seems very strong. It's a 3 mana 2/3 with an upside.
Yeah, not sure I'd run it in Rai, but maybe a new version of Rai. We'll see. The next card.
Next one. I'll let you read it. I'm not going to take this one off you. Yeah, you can read this.
I want to have a cigarette after I say this one as well. So Benediction Angel, 2 mana 1/1, advanced imbue. On enter, if it is imbued, draw a card into your memory and recover 2. Like, just like when I saw this card, it's very fitting that it's an angel, because when I saw it, I swear to God, I could just hear this, like the choir singing. This card is insane.
This card is so strong. It's so strong for what it does. Like, I hate Windmill Engineer. This is worse than Windmill Engineer. Like,
this is like Windmill Engineer on crack. Like, just wait till you see this in combination with Windmill Engineer.
Yeah, it's like Crux can start playing like Benediction Angel to draw a card into memory.
But let's think of the implications of this, right? So obviously, like, my first thought was Rai. Like, it's got everything Rai needs. You draw a card without losing influence. You put a body onto the field so you can poke for a bit of damage, and you get to heal. And you don't have to play. You have to advance imbue, so you put your arcane cards down. Like, that's everything that Rai needs. In fire, you can cremation it. In wind, you can disorienting winds it. In I don't know, you can do whatever you want with the card. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, card is strong. I will say though, like, the big benefactors of these kind of angels, like this advanced imbue, is actually, funnily enough, it's actually not wind and water. Like, I feel like fire and like slower decks like Luxem and the big advanced element decks gets the most beneficiary out of this. Like, so like decks like Tristan, decks like Seiryu and things like that might not get as much from these kinds of angels. And like, that's good for the game. I always say it's like very good for the game.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, this deck adds a very cool deck building element to it as well. Like, how many advanced element cards do you need to run for this to be actually playable? Yeah, who knows? But I love the card. I think the card's insanely good for Rai, at least. But anyway, I'm going to just keep gushing about it forever. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, Christian said card is very, very good. Okay. Revenant Seraphim. 3 costs, 0/3. Ew, I hate that stat line. Advance imbue 2. As long as Revenant Seraphim is imbued, other allies get -1 attack. I would say this one's not that good. If it had fast activation, then maybe I could see it being good. But a 0/3 stat line for me is just, 0 is never good because you can't do anything with it.
Sure.
Like, you can't even swing into something. You can't even, like...
Yeah, I can't, like, I guess this is a kind of, not really, actually, it's not really a counter. I was going to say, this is kind of a counter to Wind Wake Up, but Wind Wake Up is like, cool, -1 attack. Anyway, deal 16.
Sorry, I was going to deal 17, but now I'm dealing 16.
Yeah.
Nah, this card is just, in general, I don't think it's good.
I mean,
maybe
the cool thing is,
if it had fast, I think it would have been decent, maybe. Because it's like a defensive spell, like you can protect your dudes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, without it, I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, there's this cool combo where you can play, multiple of these on the field at the same time. But yeah, I don't see any application for this.
Unless there's an anthem. Maybe if there's an anthem for angels, I don't know. There might be. Seems like they're going for it.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
more angels,
but this time we're looking at the 3 elemental angels. So I guess I'll start with the fire one. Cauterizing Seraphim, 4 costs, 0/1. Not a good stat line as well, but advance imbue X. So this is, I think, the only one that has X on it. On enter, if Seraphim was imbued, deal X damage to all other norm and basic element allies. Pretty much a board wipe. This card, I think, is good in Fire Rai.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I wouldn't have known, David.
Yeah, you don't have to play, what's the name? Purged Flames anymore for like 6. Is it 6? You normally or before you're level 3. Like the fact that you can play this card before you go level 3 is insane. And this card I think is quite good. It's the first board wipe we have in this game. This card literally just says allies will not be a deck.
Yeah, you shall not pass allies. It's basically Polaris on legs, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there aren't many ally decks around at the moment, and Mordred doesn't seem like an allies deck. So, I don't know if this will get played much at the beginning, but if there is ever an ally deck like Chessmen, like if Chessmen become really good, like this card will wipe the Chessmen off the board, like.
Yeah. Wait, sorry. All suited. It's like, what do you have? 5, 6, 7? Oh, cool. Dead. You're all gone. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can only advance, you can only imbue 4, right? Because you only pay 4, but still, yeah. Anyway,
the card the itself, I think it's quite strong. So let's see how it is. Like again, it's only like a fire eye. That's the only kind of deck I can see it right now. I can't see it. Maybe Crux. I can see it in Crux as well to a degree. If you want to play board wipe,
maybe fire slimes.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of there's fire slimes. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. Next one is Fount Seraphim. So this one is a 3-cost, 1/4. It's advanced imbue 2. It's got taunt. On enter, if Fount Seraphim is imbued, until the beginning of next turn, allies your opponent controls enter the field rested. So Mega Lunette.
Yeah, you shall not pass. Again.
This is Lunette. But I don't know if this card's actually good. Because like what deck plays a lot of high advanced elements in water that like this card cares about, in my opinion.
And then this effect is extremely specific. Like once again, like if we were saying that the fire one, which is really good, may not see play, this one will probably see less play, because it's not a board clear, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I guess we'll move on to the last one, which, do you want to read that one? Because I just get annoyed every time I read that one.
Seraphim, 3 mana 2/2, fast activation. I like it already. David. No other words necessary. Advanced imbue 2. On enter, as a spell, if it is imbued, deal 4 damage to target attacking ally. This card is insane. This card is ridiculous.
This card is so dumb. Why does wind get the only fast one?
Because it's wind. It's fast. Wind, the breeze.
Yeah, fast wind, breeze, everything. Yay. Deal 4 to something. Great.
Like the fact that you can, I don't know, just kill any Frostborn or Aeson. Just be like, and you can do this on turn 1. You just turn 1, pass. They go on their turn. They go windmill Aeson, and then you swing, and then you're like, okay, imbue, kill your Aeson. Like they're tapped out. You're happy.
Yep, pretty much. And like it's literally just it just clears every single 3/4s in the game. I don't know. This card is just dumb, but whatever. Doesn't even like require level 1 bonus or anything. Yeah. Yay.
Do you think this will be like not imbued and still be good? Okay.
Unless you're desperate to play an Aeson. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I guess now we're moving on to the Archangels. So normally, I guess in these angel themes, there's always 4 angels, right? That overrules all of them. I think we've gone through and seen Haniel.
Yeah, there's 5 angels here.
There's 4. Like the 5th one is not an angel, that's a spell. The 6th one is also a spell.
Okay.
There's 4 angels. Haniel, Archangel, Spectra. We've seen that one. That one is the Luxem Umbra imbue. Is it imbue 3 or something? Can't read it. It's imbue 3, right? Yeah. So on enter, if it was imbued, put a debuff counter on target ally you don't control, put a buff counter on Haniel and recover 3.
Recover 1.
Is it recover 1?
Yeah.
Sorry, recover 1. Yeah, card is, I'm not sure. Like, it's a 3-cost 3/3. Like, why would you be doing this and not just playing the fast angel and dealing 4? I don't know.
Yeah, and Umbra and Luxem are both wind elements as well, so yeah, I can't see it. I'm just curious, actually, with Luxem and Umbra imbued, does that mean you can show like 1 Luxem and 2 Umbra if you want?
I think so. I think that's how it works. Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have much else to say.
Yeah, like again, like I'm not sure on that one. There's a couple of angels I find interesting, but that's not the one.
Yes. Wait till we get to my angel. Okay, the next one is Azrael, Archangel of Materia. What? That's Final Fantasy 7? reference. Exia and Neos imbue 3. It's a 3-mana 2/2. On enter, as a spell, if it was imbued, destroy another target non-regalia, non-champion object with reserve cost 3 or less. Its controller summons a spirit shard token. Do we know what a spirit shard token is?
Yeah, it's a fragmented spirit.
So they draw a card.
If they're level 3, yeah. This card is fine. This card is fine because, like, if you're only playing this card if your opponent's like a low-level deck, right? Like, you can destroy, is it target object, right?
It's basically an ally or an item that's not a regalia.
Like, you play this against fractals, you just destroy a fractal.
Sure, but is that what you want to be doing when you're level 3? Oh, no, wait. So this is... Sorry, I thought this was Exalted.
None of them are exalted.
Okay, okay. Oh my god, these angels are so much better now that they're not exalted. Oh yeah, reading, guys. Reading is a hard thing to do over here at Advanced Elements. Nathan's I can see Nathan just face palming right now. These fucking guys.
It's like me with the whole golem again. When I thought the golem was not exalted, I'm like, you just play this turn 1, right?
Okay, well then this card is much better than I thought. So
yeah,
okay.
Like, it's good in a sideboard, maybe, like, facing against those kind of decks. Although you are Exia and Neos, so... But it might be good. It might be good. It might still be worth it, right? Getting rid of certain cards. So the next one, I do want to read this one. Ariel, Archangel of Natura. It's a Crux Terra imbue. It's a 3-cost 1/3. On enter, if Ariel's imbued, reveal the top card of your deck and put into material deck preserved. So it puts the top card as preserved. Then you may banish a card from your material deck. If you do, she gets +3 until the end of turn. Lorraine, banish a sword, get +1. Banish your drawn blade, maybe, if you're Spirit Ruler.
I mean,
we're back.
This card is great as well. Like, would you prefer this or Shopkeep though? Or both?
Oh, Shopkeep. 100% Shopkeep. But,
right?
But this card might still see some play. Like, preserving the top card might not be a bad thing as well. You preserve the top card, so you can play it whenever, you can get it back whenever you want it.
I mean, it does make sense. It is a cool combination, like Crux and Terra, because yeah, the preserved, you Shopkeep away most of your regalia, and then what do you materialize? Nothing else. So now you can get the preserved cards back,
Yeah.
So essentially, she's like a slow draw one. Because you materialize something.
But then
later.
like you can also make her a 4/3 to clear something. You can kill something, banish a sword. Like, well, there's implications there. But I don't think she's as good as the last angel, unfortunately. So I can see you frothing in your mouth.
Weebs, what have you done? What have you done? You've unleashed.
Giving you support. That's what.
Raziel on us. So Raziel, 3-mana 1/3, Arcane and Astra. Imbue 3. On enter, if Raziel is imbued, banish 2 cards at random from your memory. If you do, glimpse 3 and then put the top 2 cards of your deck into your memory. Can I say, when I first read this card, I was on the bus on the way home from work, and I let out just like a, oh my god! I just like said that in the middle of the bus, and I was like looking around like, did anyone see that? Okay, so my first reaction was, wow, this card's insane. My second reaction was still, it's a -1, but like, is this effect, is basically getting 2 levels later when you're Stormseer better than, like, is losing the 1 card worth the 2 levels you're going to get later? Not sure. You do get to glimpse 3 as well. Glimpsing 3 is huge in Rye as well. I don't know. I love this card. I'm definitely going to play it. I think this will see a spot in Wind because you can Disorienting Winds it and just return it, and then it's like basically free. You can Cremation Ritual it as well. So there's ways to get around the -1 that she brings to the table. I love this card though. Don't you love this card, David?
It's 2 elements I don't really care about as much. I mean, I don't mind Rye. But I don't like. I played Rye a couple of store champs ago, and I just like literally felt dirty. Like I was just playing solitaire, and I'm like, cool. Nathan was not having fun against me, so yeah, it's great.
Can you see this having any applications in Astra?
Yes, because Cosmic Bolt is a card. Like, you draw like Cosmic Bolt, and like, I mean, like you said, it's imbue 3, right? So let's say you have a Cosmic Bolt, something else, and a 3 visits. You just go imbue 3, put this down, and you banish like.
Well, you banish the Cosmic Bolts.
Well, I'm saying
you banish 2 cards. You have to imbue 3 though. You can't put down 3 visits.
Oh, is it imbue 3? Oh, sorry, it's imbue 3. I mean, they do run a lot of Astra. Like if you could dead draw like the Comet Falls as well, right?
Yeah. So you can just get rid of those dead cards, and you get to glimpse, which is what Ari loves to do.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I could see an Ari. Maybe not a 4, but I could see a 1 or 2 in there. Maybe.
Cool. Yeah, so can't wait to try this card out in my Rye deck. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so the next cards are actually the same card. They just have 2 different artworks. Because, you either want the guy or you want the girl.
And basically everyone wants the girl. Because she looks like Lorraine for some reason.
I know. I kind of do notice that, and I do kind of like that. Ariel is nice. Seraphic Legion Descent. So this card's a very interesting card for me. So it's a unique Fantasia. It's exalted, so you have to play the advanced element. So on enter, search your deck for any amount of angel cards. Banish those cards. Like you literally just, angel allies. Search it from your deck. Banish those cards from your hand, memory, or graveyard as well, right? Along with, So you banish from your deck, memory, hand, memory, or graveyard, all your angels. You then shuffle your deck and you draw into memory for each card banished from your hand and memory. And then you level 3 bonus, pay 1, tap it. Until the end of turn, you may activate target card banished by Seraphic Legion's Descent, sorry. So you literally can play any angel as your secondary deck. Now, I think as a concept, this thing is very, very cool. Real life implication, though, I'm not 100% sure, but...
I think this card is insane.
Really? Okay. Even exalted? I mean, I can see the implications of it being really, really powerful as well. That's what I mean. I think you need to have the whole set to see, but yeah, this card it's right now it's like a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
But it could also be a kindred mind spirit, right?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
The one with the search the horse, look your top 10 for a horse or something.
Paired mind, kindred souls.
Yeah, paired mind. It could be kind of like that as well. So who knows?
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing about this is that it thins your deck out a lot. Which, might be relevant.
That's what I mean. I think that part of it is really, really strong. But then the other half of it is the fact that you have to be level 3 to do this. So yeah, we're not sure. Is there a grand Archangel? There normally is, right? They probably haven't spoiled it. I don't know. There could be one more. I think in the artwork, I'm pretty sure in the banner there is one more angel that they haven't shown.
Is it perhaps an old man with 7 or 8 colors on him, David?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a blonde-haired girl. Pretty sure it's a blonde-haired girl.
Okay.
So, I guess we'll move along from the angels to suited.
Yeah, so basically in RDO, a lot of the other archetypes got a lot of support, like DOA archetypes, DTR archetypes, a lot of them did. And so we have suited first. We got the 8 of spades and the 8 of hearts now. So 8 of spades, level 1+. So it's an 8 mana, 3/4, but if you're level 1, it costs 4 to activate. So it's a 4 mana, 3/4, which is actually quite premium, in my opinion, for those stats. Well, not premium, but pretty decent.
It's cool, good enough. Yeah, and that's it.
Cardistry 8, wake up 8 of spades. So it's got the usual, cardistry effect. Oh, so it's just effect is wake it up. Okay, wake me up.
And then we'll do the other one as well, 8 of hearts first. So it doesn't have any reduction bonus in terms of the level 1s, but while paying for this card's reserve cost, you may sacrifice up to 2 suited allies with reserve costs 4 or less. Each ally sacrificed this way pays 3 of that cost. So essentially you could pay if you had two of hearts and a I don't know, what's it called? Rouge. You can sack those 2 and make this card cost 2. Cardistry 8, draw 2 cards.
Strong effect.
Strong effects.
I've only seen this draw 2 cards on one other ally before.
So for me, the thing for me is that the 8s are not good to get your 10s. If you get an 8, you can, to get to 10, you need to play another one, which
you're
means
thinking too small, David. 21.
21. Yeah, 21. Yeah. There's no angels that can board wipe me, right? I guess. So. Yeah, I don't know. I played suited last week and I had a horrible time. I don't know. I think maybe just I drew really badly as well, which didn't help. I drew multiple rouge and
Noir.
Who's this? Noir. And I'm like, oh, you're a 1/1 for 1. I can't even kill a bovine with you. I just had a bad time playing the deck, so I'm not sure. Yeah. I think look, maybe they are good. I just can't. I don't know on top of my head.
I don't know if these cards will be the game changers. Perhaps this next card will be. So Table Straight is a mage suited spell action. Reveal any amount of suited cards from your memory, depending on the length of the longest consecutive streak of reserve cost among cards revealed this way and suited allies you control. 2, 3, 4, draw a card. 5, 6, draw 2 cards. 7 or more, draw 3 cards. David, I love this card.
Thematically, this card is like fun.
It's a 10 out of 10 thematically. Like on flavor, it's amazing. You get the Royal Flush, the Royal Sampler, you win.
Except you play this card and you go, your opponent goes, oh, okay, cool. I swing at you and you're dead. Oh, okay, cool. Good job. Like, I don't know. This card is just like so memey. It's so meme.
I love it. Okay, so you need 8 cards to be able to draw 3? Yeah.
And then you can't do anything else with a turn. All right, let's just move on.
No, realistically.
We gotta.
No. I want to think about this. Okay, I've thought about it. Moving on.
Moving on. Thank you very much. Thematically, it's cool. All right. So they also introduced diamonds and they are water. So we'll just kind of try to go through them together, I guess. So I'll do the first 3 here. So the Ace of Diamonds is blue. On enter, generate X bolts of diamonds cards and put them into your memory. X is depending the total. So if it's 6, you get 1. If it's 10, you get 2. If it's 21, you get 3. So 1 for 1, right? So when I first read this card, I thought like this card is absolutely insane. Just because I'm like, it generates 2 cards. The bolts of diamonds didn't have to do anything, and like it literally just says get 2 cards when you go to 10. So I thought it was like really broken. It could be broken. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it says draw 2 or create 2 rocks.
Yeah.
If they're in your hand, it's free mana. You just ramped 2 cards.
Yeah. So just for people as well, like we'll have it on the screen, but the Bolt of Diamonds is a 2 cost, fast speed action mage spell. Deal 1 damage to target unit. Level 2 bonus. Costs 2 less. You're never going to be level 2. So it's fine. So, and then 4 of Diamonds is 4 cost, 1, 3. One of the themes that you'll see with the diamonds is they have retort 3. So at first I thought like, man, the diamonds aren't that good, but if you want to clear board, you're going to have to sacrifice your allies to do it. So it might actually be better than I thought. Cardistry 4, reveal up to 2 suited cards from your memory. For each card revealed this way, generate a bolt of diamonds. Put them to your memory. So seems
again,
strong.
It's a draw 2.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these cards just keep ramping you up, so I can see it working very well. I can see this deck going to level 2, you know, because you get all this advantage, and then you find it leveled up, and then you just go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and just win the game.
I forgot to mention the Ace of Diamond Blur. The Ace of Diamonds has floating memory as well. Forgot about that.
Well, yes.
Yeah. So then we'll move on to the 2 of Diamonds, and that is a 2 cost 1, 2 with retort 2. Again, so you can deal 3 damage onto something. Cardistry 2, Empower 2. I don't know if this one's good. Like, I don't think this one's... I don't know. It's a bit memey. Obviously, it's with the bolt, right? But yeah, not sure about that one. The 3 of Diamonds is a 3 cost 1, 3, retort 3. Again, so you can deal 4 damage to something. Cardistry 3. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 of them to the graveyard. The rest back to the top of your deck in any order. You can mill a floating, I guess. I guess that's what she's good for. I guess it's all right. And then the 5 of Diamonds is a 5 cost 1, 4, floating memory. Cardistry, draw a card into your memory. Cardistry 5, draw a card into your memory.
So like, this deck just reads, get a lot of card advantage, like a lot, ramp up with the allies. They're not supposed to kill the player with their effects, with their attack, stack, because they all have 1 attack. So they're just poking little pokes for damage. And then the idea is to like finish them off with the Bolt of Diamonds, right?
Yeah, which is kind of what we're looking at now, which is the 6 cost, Sonaris 6 of Diamonds. So she's a unique ally, water unique ally human. So Ju Ying, if you want to play that in the deck, I guess. She's 6 cost 1, 4. She has Spell Shroud and Stealth. Just like some cat that we know.
Yes. Except this one doesn't die to even Staggering Strike.
Yeah, it doesn't. Cardistry 6. So the next 3 spells, suited spells, source you control will deal damage this turn. It deals that much damage plus 3. So it literally says you cardistry this, and your bolts are dealing for 4 each. The next 3 deals for 4 each. So you could deal 12 with it. My other combo with this, with the bolts, was actually with Bubble Mage, because you Bubble Mage them and then just like bolt them.
Bubble Mage might be better, but like this is cooler.
I mean, like 6 is always a good number as well. So this might be a good actual 6 cost. Like I could see the deck being a water, like a fire water with Nico or Paul Hawk or something like that. So you play 3 elements. You play the spades, you play the diamonds, and you play the fire cards as well. I could see some implications with that somewhere.
The thing is, like this Scenaris card, like when do you put it down if not turn 1?
You do stay on level 0 though. You do stay on level 0 a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like this card, the good thing is it's kind of unkillable. So it will always attribute to your suited cardistry effects, you know?
Yep. Okay. Moving along.
You know what? I didn't even realize that Slimes got buffed.
Yeah, because you don't care.
Like
he's Rye pilled. He just cares about Rye.
No, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw this. I guess this is my turn. I will talk
You'll
about
take
the
over.
Slimes.
Yeah,
David.
I don't want to talk about this. I'm going to bed. Sorry, guys. See you later.
Yes. All right. So we got the return of Slimes. Yay, Slimes. They're back with a vengeance. They're out here to kill people for killing baby gray slime. Okay. So we've got Slime Swarm. 3 mana 1/1. On enter, summon 2 baby slime tokens rested. These slime tokens are just 1 mana 1/1. So basically it's a 3 mana 3/3, but they're rested. So I guess it's like on the first turn it does 1 damage, but the next turn it does 3. I think this is a really good card. Like it's just Key Slime Pudding, David. Did you say clean Key Slime Pudding? You just created 3 2/2s with 1 card. Think about it, David. Think about it.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm just floating in outer space.
Key Slime Pudding, and also you can just bounce this 1 card and create more tokens later. Like I think like. Creating a bunch of tokens is insane for slimes. It combos so well with so many other slimes, like green slime, and like baby silver slime, and also you can. Oh my god, I forgot the card.
Which one are you talking about?
I can't remember. I don't know. Yes, and this also just works well with Sylvie level 2 because often people will just try to clear her board. It's going to be really hard to do that when there's 3 1/1s on the board. So yeah, good card.
I mean, like you probably get the on enter on the big one as well, so make it a 2/2 as well.
Yeah. So exactly, like a 3 mana 4/4 on turn 2. That's pretty sick. And then we've
got the 2 comes to play tapped though, but yeah, I mean, I think it's still decent enough.
Oh my god, if they didn't come in tapped, holy moly.
Yeah, I mean,
Others, now we have Banner Slime, which is just Banner Knight, but kind of worse. Other slime allies you control get +1 until the end of the turn. So obviously this is supposed to combo with Slime Swarm. I don't think this card's very good.
Yeah. Nah, it's a bit too weak.
Yeah. Like 1 less health than Banner Knight, and it has to tap itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Then we got Dewy Slime, which is a water 2 mana 0/1 with Intercept. On enter, you may banish a card with floating memory from your graveyard. If you do, draw a card and recover 2. This is like a weird Frostworm Paladin that's nowhere near as good as Frostworm Paladin.
I was gonna say, I'm like, ooh, that's a strong comparison. That's a big comparison you're trying to make there.
This is pretty weak. I don't think this one's gonna.
I think it's just because it's floating memory. Like if it says banish a slime card from your graveyard, maybe it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too strong to be applied.
Its stat line is just too weak. It should be like a 2/2 or something.
No, don't ever give him stats.
Anyway, next is Inferno Slime with Pride 2. This is a beast slime. Not many of those nowadays. On death, you may banish 2 fire element cards from your graveyard. If you do, deal 4 damage to each champion. 3 mana 3/3 with Pride 2. It's not very good. In my opinion, not a huge Pride. Pride sucks. Pride just sucks as a mechanic. I don't know. Do you see any use for this?
I think there is. I think this card's actually probably one of the stronger ones.
Really?
Because especially for like fire slimes as well. Like for fire slimes, not for the whole effect or anything. But you play this at level 1, you get a 3 mana 4/4. Like that. If they don't clear, you get to draw a card. If they clear, they trade an ally with it and becomes a food in the graveyard. Once you level to 2, like it can start attacking as a 4/4.
I think you're on Copia, man. This card just doesn't seem good. Like you deal 4 damage to yourself. Like it's good
fine.
in Pantheon slimes.
Well, I mean that's probably why they had more slimes, because like you can only play 1 of each slimes, right? Like all of these will probably get played in slimes.
Yeah,
in Pantheon.
for sure.
But I don't know. I like that one the
next.
most. I like that one the most.
Really? I like the next one the most. This card is great. Enter, you may... Oh, sorry. Rousing Slime. On enter, you may rest Rousing Slime. If you do, wake up another slime ally you control. So, play a 5/5 Ethereal Slime. Next turn, attack with a 5/5. Do this. Attack with a 5/5 again. Seems pretty good. The first thing that also came to my mind was Limitless Slime. Now it can get 2 buff counters on itself rather than just 1 per turn. What else? Like, there's these cool combos that you can do with Green Slime. Like, if you're just playing a green win deck, where you kind of get yourself into a board state where you put a bunch of buff counters on Green Slime with, say, Young Beast Bonder and stuff like that. And then what you do is you just Zephyr them all onto one unit, and then it just hits for 1,000,000. And then you second wind it. And this is basically another second wind, I think it's cool. Is it that great? I don't know. Probably not. It's a slow, rallied advance,
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this card. But
yeah, Slime's got some cool little tools. I'm looking forward to testing them out and seeing how it goes.
Cool.
Moving on.
Yeah, thank God. Whew. Got out of that one.
David, you're fine. You're fine. Believe me, mate. How you feeling, by the way? How you doing?
It's all right. I just saw some 6 cards that I just didn't want to talk about, and then we're moving along.
All right.
Well, it's still a lot.
Do Racoons make you feel better?
No, not really. I hate these as well. They hurt the graveyard. So yep, Racoons of the home world. So we're gonna get introduced to more Racoons. So I guess we see 3 here. So Portly Racoon, which is a 3-mana 2/3. I like the stat line. You may reveal 2 Racoon cards from your hand or memory. If you do, target opponent banishes a card from their graveyard. So not sure about the effect because your opponent gets to choose. It's only 1 card. So, but the stat line of 3-mana 2/3, I think that's good. Anything you want to add on to that, or?
I mean, the card seems average at best.
Yeah.
I guess it's a 3-mana 2/3 animal, which might be relevant.
Maybe that is relevant, for Sylvie. You just get an Ace and Protector turn 1.
Yeah.
Maybe that's actually relevant. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. The next one is Buddy Raccoon. It's a 2-mana 1/2. Fast activation. On enter, you may return another target Raccoon ally you control to its owner's hand. You may target another... So you can't target itself, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So this card is... normally when you return something, you're meant to get a big payoff for this dude. This one's a 1/2. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah. I mean, this Raccoon stuff just seems a bit...
Okay, so and then there's the Banner Raccoon, which is the Banner Knight of the thing. So it's a 2-mana 1/2, same stat line as the Slime one. As long as the opponent has no cards in their graveyard, other Raccoon allies you control gets +1. Now, that's, I think, stronger because you're not required to tap. And I guess the whole Raccoon mechanic is to get rid of graveyards. Yeah.
I mean,
but
if there should... Hopefully are more Raccoon cards, because if it's just these 3 plus our Scavenging Raccoon friend, then I don't see much hope for the Raccoons. They might be just living in the rubbish.
Okay, well, we'll go Bandit Gaze Leader.
Well, yes, the
leader of the Raccoons, the boss of the Raccoon. On enter, Scavenge 6 for a Raccoon ally card. So apparently Scavenge is a new mechanic, and the way it works is that you're looking at the top X, but you don't get to X. So you reveal up to 6 cards until you hit a Raccoon card. So if you hit a Raccoon card,
you
stop, and you add that card to your hand. I'm pretty sure then you probably shuffle the cards you revealed and put it at the bottom, or set them however you want at the bottom. I don't know that part, but they go to the bottom. So that's its on enter. It's a 3-mana 1/3. Raccoon allies you control have tap banish target card from a graveyard. I mean, it's a Merlin in ally form. The art is really, really cute. I do think that's a good Raccoon, but that's all I'm gonna say about that card.
Yeah, will this deck be super annoying to play against? Yes.
Will it be something Nathan plays? Yes.
Yes. Will it be Nathan's favorite deck? Yes.
Yes.
Will it be winning any games?
Probably not. Not if that's all they're getting, but we'll see.
Yeah. Seems like a good meme deck, though.
Okay, so I guess RDO is also going to introduce new ways of leveling up. So do you want to read the first one, Christian? Oh, actually, I'll let you read the second one because I think that's the one you want to read, right? I'll read the first one. Yeah, so we're getting the guide of the set. I'm pretty sure this card is the only guide, so I don't think there's going to be another elements as well. But the first elemental guide, it's a fire one. It's a 3-1 1/3. Big surprise. On enter, you may level up your champion, and this doesn't cost anything. So it doesn't cost memory. It costs you a lot of life.
A lot.
So you may level up your champion. If you do, deal 6 plus X unpreventable damage to your champ. To it. Where X is 4 times the level, it's 4 times that champion's base level. So as an example, if you use this to level up to level 1, you are taking 10 damage. If you're using this to level up to level 2, you are taking 14 damage. If you use this to level up to level 3,
you're dead.
You're pretty much dead, because unless, even in a 28 health champion, you have 10 left.
Yeah. Literally, this is like Jin's best friend.
It does seem like a Jin card, but even then, it'll be quite risky in my opinion. Like
you wouldn't run this in a Jin deck?
I think you would. You still do, but you need
sure.
to. But the thing is, like, if you're a Jin deck and you get this card, you go to 3, you're already on a high life. It's very hard, unless you have like a perfect hand set up, which you probably don't, because you're just drawing cards. It's very hard for you to sculpt your hand for this to be good. Like, you got to realize as well, if you're a Jin player against aggro and you've taken 10 damage, you cannot play this card.
Yeah. Wait, but isn't it like, doesn't the damage come in after you level up?
Yeah. But then if you're on 10 damage, you go to level 3, you take 18, you go to 28, you don't have your breastplate because you just 100 guided.
True, but like maybe you can just like mend flesh on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You need a mend flesh, you need something to kind of get you out of it.
Serene spirit, you know.
Serene spirit, yeah. But I feel like, I don't know, this is my take on it. Once Jin lineage releases, like Serene Spirits, the deck becomes a lot weaker. That's how I feel about the deck. I think the card is pretty interesting. It's pretty unique. The best implication I've thought about with this card is actually going second with Vanitas. Because you go second with Vanitas, you have 8 cards. You put 3 down, you play this to go to level 1. Which means you take 10. And then you play Dungeon Guide with the rest of your hand. And then you banish 2 to go to your level 2. Right? So that means you have 4 cards down. And then you banish 3 of those 4 cards to get your level 3 and smack your opponent turn 1.
But you could have done that with double Dungeon Guide on turn.
No, you can't, because double Dungeon Guide means you only have 2 in memory.
You're right. Yeah.
This is literally this is like the implication I see with Vanitas playing this card. Is you just punch them turn 1 and they cannot materialize a lot of things. They have to lose a lot of cards to materialize stuff.
Okay, that's cool. What else could you do with this? It's unpreventable damage, so that's scary.
Yeah, that's the only other implication I see with this card right now.
Card's very interesting though.
Yep. Well, talk about your card. Go for it.
The next card is called Discover the Divine. Mage spell, 3 mana slow. You may remove 4 enlightened counters from your champion. If you do, level up your champion. Oh my god, this card seems insane. What? This is like better than Dungeon Guide.
Yeah, and then like you ignore the materialization cost, so just be aware. So people might think that you leveling up, which means you banish cards. Like, no, you just
straight up level, mate.
Slap it on top.
You don't lose any influence. You lose 1 card to level up to 3. And believe you me, getting 4 enlightened counters is not hard to do with...
Yeah, especially in Win.
Yeah, Wind can get enlightened counters like nothing.
Ventus, the Zephyr's Assistant, and couple cards. Yeah. Displace. There you go. There's another one.
Displace, yes, it has another effect. The thing is, like, do you run this in Stormseer or Mana Weaver? I feel like...
I think it's a Mana Weaver. It kind of feels like a Mana Weaver card. I don't know. But the card itself is very strong. That's all.
Yes.
That's one thing I'll say about it.
Yes. I think they designed it well in that, like, if you put it in Mana Weaver, then you just lost 4 enlightened counters, so you can't use Mana Weaver's effect immediately. And then if you run it in Stormseer, you don't banish cards to level, so you have a low level. So there's not really like a fantastic slot for this deck, for this card yet, but I'm going to for sure play it. It's so strong.
But you know another deck that can abuse this card?
Windmelon? Why?
Yeah, because you just go Rye 1 and you play Ventus and the same engine, Displace and everything, and you go level up to 3.
You make me sick, all you Melon players out there. Stop taking Rise things.
I was like, oh yeah, you can just do this with Merlin, and then you go level 3, and then you go. I play Ghost of Pendragon. I disorienting win Ghost of Pendragon. I play Ghost of Pendragon.
Like Dungeon Guide is in the picture as well, right? That's Dungeon Guide.
I believe so. It looks like a Dungeon Guide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
cool. Very cool card. We'll definitely build with this as well. And the next card has Lorraine on it, so I guess David, you can read it.
Well, apparently there's one for every class. So there's a Radiant Origin of Warrior, Radiant Origin of Mage, etc.
Okay, so these are trial cards.
Yeah. So it's a 3-cost Fantasia Omni Shroud. So I'm guessing they all have Omni Shroud. Whenever your champion attacks with a weapon, put a training counter on the Radiant Origin of Warrior. And then you may pay 3, sacrifice it, and level up your champion. Activate any of this ability if you have 4 or more training counters on it. So there'll be a requirement for each of those champs. It's very cool. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Like, if I look at the Lorraine one, I think it's probably not. Like, attacking 4 times with a weapon normally means your opponent's dead by that point. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that card is good or not, but we'll see.
This one, I don't see it being played because A, you have to draw it on the turn, like turn 2, basically. Because if you start swinging with the swords and then you draw it later, you can't. It's too late. So there's a very small window where this card is playable, but I don't think it's good. It makes me think, does that mean like the other champions will get trials? Because it feels like Discover the Divine is Rye's version of, the trial. Because Lorraine's trial is to level up.
I mean, we're not sure. Like, yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, but all I remember them saying was every single class will get a Radiant Origin of something. So,
I mean, this Radiant Origin might be better in Mordred or Jin because they can attack multiple times in a turn.
But they don't attack with weapons, though. That's the other thing as well.
They do, don't they?
Well, they got to bring out a weapon. Like, Lorraine's one of the only ones that brings out a weapon.
David, Diana brought out Sword of Seeking once in her time. Same as Sylvie. Everyone brings out Sword of Seeking. It's fine. Yeah.
Sword of Seeking is only 2. That's the thing. You got to material. It's 2 cards to swing. Like,
Inert Sword, Looking Glass. You're fine.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when the others come out, but it's a cool concept. Okay, so I guess we're just left now with some of the advanced reveals. So yeah, it's been about an hour and a bit. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a long one, this one, guys.
You should have been here for the live stream, mate. When
okay, I'll let you start with the Astra because the next one is Crux.
Okay, so yeah. Advanced element Astra. So basically, they revealed 3 cards for each advanced element.
Some have only got 2. Some only got 2.
Okay, sorry. Okay, we've got Redirect Orbit, which is a 2-mana slow spell. Shuffle any amount of cards from your hand and or memory into the deck, then draw that many cards into your hand or memory. I mean, this is basically put the Cosmic Bolts back in. Put them back in, please. And that's all I can see its use. It's a -1, and I don't think it's a good card.
I don't think it's as good as any other Astra card. That's one thing I'll say. Yeah, I think it's the next one though.
We got Celestial Navigation. It's a 2-mana fast spell. Glimpse 5. Wow, this is insane. This is instead of Wisdom's Reprise, right? Like you'd run this instead.
Probably, yeah.
Although.
But I'm saying, you get a floating memory, like you can banish it for your staff as well. So.
Yeah, and it's generic floating, so you can pitch it at the beginning of the game in some way, and you can still use it.
Yeah.
Good card. Glimpse 5 is a lot.
Yeah, for 2 costs, I think this card's... You might see 1 or 2. I don't think it's a 4 but you'll see some in the deck.
Yeah, for sure. Then we got Starlit Apothecary. Then you got Starlit Apothecary, which is a unique domain, Cleric Market. So Arisana bonus, at the beginning of your Recollection phase, summon a token copy of target potion or herb you control, unless an opponent pays 4. If the summon token is a potion, it becomes brewed. That is awesome. This card is awesome and not that good. But
I think it'll be good in Pantheon. I think it'll be a fun card in Pantheon.
Yeah, for sure. But then, so Pantheon it might be worse because you have to depend on 3 opponents. One of them is gonna pay 4.
Yeah, maybe. But you could also negotiate with that person and be like, "Hey, man, don't pay 4. I won't target you."
Yeah, this card's cool though. I like being able to. It's just what's it called? ingredient pouch, but for potions, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that great though, but still cool. All right, moving on to the Crux. And I don't know what Dave is complaining about. Like, Crux got some amazing cards in this set. They're all top tier.
They're all top tier. Okay, cool. Wisp Protector. It's a 2-cost fast. Prevent the next 4 plus X that will be dealt to target unit this turn, where X is the amount of regalia on the field.
What are you complaining about?
That I'll have no regalia, and this card just says prevent 4.
That's still good enough, mate. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Cool. Move along. Actually, this one actually excites me a little bit. Templar of the Eternal. Art is amazing. It's a 4-cost 4/3. Warrior Spirit. Class bonus. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to Templar of Eternal. Class bonus. Cost 2. Return a regalia you control to the owner's material deck. Put a buff counter on Templar of Eternal and gain spell strat until the end of turn.
Unkillable machine.
Yeah. But
Drawn Blade's best friend.
It's like, it just reminds me a lot about the same as the new Gildas, the Fairy Gildas, but I don't know. Like, it's exciting enough, maybe.
I mean, it's hard to kill, man.
It's hard to kill, but again, like, how many advanced element cards you're playing, does this make the cut? Not sure. But the other one is Sibella Gusama Penance. It's a 3-cost 2/2. Class bonus, for a human, unique ally. The Templar is not unique, by the way, so that's the other thing as well. That's kind of interesting. Sibella is unique, though. She's a warrior human. Class bonus, on enter, choose a sword regalia with the memory 1 or less from your banishment and return it to the battlefield. Put a bond counter on it and gets +2 as long as you control Sibella. On leave, sacrifice each regalia with a bond counter on it. Now, this card, the only thing I can see with this card is you play it, you bring back Drawn Blade, and you swing for draw a card, and you swing for 3. So it's essentially a 3 mana 5/2 that draws you a card.
Yeah.
That's
which is
not
pretty strong.
That's not a 2 mana 3/4 that draws you 2 cards.
Yeah, it's not a Ghost of Pendragon, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like this is literally Ghost of Pendragon at home.
This is what Ghost of Pendragon would have been if Ghost of Pendragon didn't exist. But yeah, the Templar of the Eternal kind of excites me. But other than that, let's move on.
Crux is OP, David. I don't know
yeah, totally. You could be Nathan. You could be Nathan for today.
Can I ask you a question? Did you like Templar of the Eternal's art because she looks like Angel Woman?
Does she? Maybe that's why. I don't know. It just looks like, it reminds me of something that's like, it reminds me of the solo leveling thing, the statue and stuff. Nah, it reminds me of like Saint Seiya, technically. Saint Seiya is probably the closest thing.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Luxem, I'm here to represent Nathan. You know, you may not know this, everyone, but I am a Luxem expert. I just let Nathan, cover it because, I can't be all the elements in advanced elements. First one is Light Veil Agent. 2 mana 2/3 with stealth. Whenever you recover, put a buff counter on it. This card's cool. Probably not good enough.
I don't know. It's a 2 mana 2/3 with stealth. Like, it can stick on board, but again, I think it's a different kind of Luxem deck, the way I would look at it.
100%. Yeah, I think this is like a no Lightweavers kind of Luxem deck. Just Luxem Sight and anything that heals. It seems like it might be a cool deck. Cool new deck for Luxem,
Yeah.
Maybe a Gazelle, all that stuff.
Sunless Gazelle. Oh, I talked to Nick about that. He loves the Gazelle.
Okay, the next one is Luminous Surge. It's a 2 mana assassin cleric spell. Target unit's next attack is Target unit's next attack this turn gets +3 and recover 3. So 2 mana deal 3, recover 3. Whenever you reveal this card from your memory, target unit's attack is +1. Okay.
Oh, this reminds me of Mordred, but it's on a spell.
Yeah, interesting.
I wish this card, it doesn't say the next attack, because, that would be pretty sick to use this and then play 1,000 Refractions and smack for 4/4. But
that would be cool.
That would be pretty cool, but yeah.
So, this is obviously supposed to combo with the other card, Light Veil Agent, because it recovers,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
Then we've got Elian, Luster Loyalty. So, she's a 4 mana 2/2 with stealth. Whenever you recover an amount, Elian gets +X attack until the end of the turn, where X is that amount. Then, if X is 4 or more, Elian gets unblockable for the next until the end of the turn. Finally, David, I'm starting to realize that they're actually assassins and they're stealthing, and they're actually doing what their class is supposed to do instead of fireballing them with Lightweavers.
Yeah. It seems like that. You're probably still fireballing with Lightweavers, to be honest, but this is kind of cool. I would say they are kind of cool. I hope this is kind of a deck, because if it is a deck, I will play Luxem, because I do like playing allies with stealth.
I do definitely want an excuse to play allies at level 3. And I think Weebs is kind of acknowledging it with this set that like they really want to make allies work. I think that's why they introduced those level up mechanics as well. We'll see.
Okay, so, moving along to my expert level of expertise of Terra. Love Terra because I know all the
Axel.
cards. All right, so yeah, sorry, Axel in advance. 1 cost, Roots of Tomorrow. Reveal the top card of your deck and put it into your material deck preserve. Draw a card into your memory. This card seems pretty good, right?
This card is nice.
Just draws 2?
Essentially draws 2. I mean, you skip a materialize, but you draw 2.
Yeah. My implication with this card is something like Kral. Because Kral's biggest thing is like the 2 preserve, right? So you can preserve something, play like 2 of this, play Kral, and start smacking them.
Yeah, I mean, like suddenly your Kral deck looks a lot better when you're running 4 Terrasites and 4 Roots of Tomorrow, right? So you're preserving 2 cards without losing influence.
And also you can play Angels now because you're playing more Terra cards. Speaking of Terra, I think this next card is Flourishing Chi. That's how you pronounce it, right? It's Chi.
Yeah, I'm the expert on like Chinese pronunciation, David.
Oh, buddy, you're definitely better than me. You're definitely better than me. So this card says the 4 cost. Yeah, let's just go Chi. Flourishing Chi. It's a 4 cost action mage spell. Whenever your shifting current changes from facing any direction to north, while this card's activations on the effect stack, put 4 charge counters on it. Deal level plus X to the target unit, where X is the amount of charge counters on this card's activation. Now, what this means is that you play this card. Let's say you play this card and you're facing west, you then switch it to north. So you get 4 counters. While that's on the stack, you can play another spell, switching it to east, play another spell, go to north, gets another 4 counters. So like if you have like multiple Terrasites, like let's say you just have Terrasites and all these spells for days when you play this. Like this card could literally just say deal 23 to your opponent.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it good? Is it good? We don't know. But this is kind of the kind of card that Coleman needs. Like this is the kind of card that Coleman needs to be a competitive deck. So I'm all for it. I think this card might be good.
Like, yeah, you play this from west to north, so that's 1 charge. Yeah. So you're doing at least 7 damage, right? Without empowering, right? Let's just assume you're not empowering, although it's very easy to empower with Kongming. So you're doing at least 7 damage. Then you play Terrasite, 2 Terrasites, you do 11 damage. I think that's probably the cap of this deck, this card, you know?
11 is a lot, though. I would say 11 is a lot, though.
It's an Arcane Blast, you know? 4 mana Arcane Blast.
Yeah.
Is that good? 4 mana Arcane Blast?
For Kongming, maybe.
4 mana Arcane Blast with a lot of hoops that you have to go through as well. You know?
I don't know. I think this card is fine. We'll ask the expert later, but I think he likes this card. Okay, the last one is a 3 cost Venture of Prevention. That's a unique Fantasia mage spell. Calming bonus. Whenever your shifting current changes Whenever your shifting current changes to facing the next clockwise direction. So if you go from north to east, east to south, south to west, west to north. Reveal the top card of your deck and put it into your material deck preserved. 3, sacrifice it. Empower X, where X is the amount of preserved card on the material deck. Activate this ability only if there's 5 or more preserved cards in your material deck. This card sucks.
Is it? Does it suck?
But it could be, again, it could be the whole Kral thing. I don't know, but I think this card sucks. It doesn't say draw a card. It just empowers X. I don't know.
But like you preserve a lot of cards, you know?
You do, but Spellshield Terra also does that as well if you get hit by something.
Yeah, like my problem is how often are you shifting your currents clockwise? Like never, you know? So I have to go with you on this one. I think this card is kind of ass. But cool effect though. I like all of these cards that I think are not that powerful.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool, by the way.
They're cool. They're actually really cool.
It makes me excited to actually try them out. Like GA is not about having to always win, right? In my opinion, like it's about to have fun as well. So
100%. Like I think there hasn't been a single card that has been like a boring effect. That's like a rehash. You know. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. All yours.
Look at this beautiful blue color. Why did they only reveal 2? Arcane needs a buff, please. Come on.
You got all the angels. Get out of here.
All I'm saying is that there better be an Arcane Regalia in this set, because I'm going to lose it if there's not. There's only been 3 Arcane Regalia in this game since the beginning of this game. There's just been 3, and there has never been a new one since set 1.
Yeah, this is Rise by himself though. There hasn't been.
Oh yeah. Well, what about the Crux? Shit.
No, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing for Tony as well. Like there's no Neos regalia.
They got he got reciprocity, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, Arcane, 2 mana. Thank God that they're both mage spells. They actually can get banished and you get levels for it. One's a Fantasia though, so it doesn't
trigger the level 2, right? No.
I mean it does.
Is it just mage spell? Is it?
The level 2?
Yeah,
oh no, not level 2. No. So it reads, whenever an arcane element activation card you control is negated, deal X damage to target champion, where X is the card's reserve cost. So, I think everyone's first thought is play Advent of the Stormcaller. Someone tries to negate it, and you're like, no, take 15, right? Is anyone going to try and negate your Advent of the Stormcaller if you have Reversal's Polarity out? No one's going to try and do that. Like, this card is just going to be out there, so they're just going to not negate anything you do, Why would I negate Arcane Blast and take 11 when I can just take 11 without losing my counterspell? But basically this card reads, you can't negate my cards anymore, which depending on the matchup can be really good. If you're against like water, I think this is a great card to side in to counter all of their counterspells. Like against Genbu, it's just
I just feel like this card is like you want to counter the stuff to get there.
Well, I mean, that's what people will have to do now, right? People will have to counter... Well, people will counter, like, Arcane Sight, you know?
I don't know. I just think it's like you protect yourself. Like, I think this card is cute. I think this card might be... Like, the more I thought about it, this card, I think it's kind of... I think it's just cute. Like, I think the concept of it is nice.
For
like,
sure.
if you have a way to negate your own card, that would be pretty cool. Like, you play something to negate it, and you negate it, and then your opponent takes, like, 15.
Water Ray.
Maybe that's the thing.
But
like you have 2 of this on the board, right? Like you have 2 of this on the board. You play an Advent of the Stormcaller, you negate it, and your opponent takes 30.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
David,
that's
you got a deck.
That's the one way I could see this card actually being good. It's actually being used as a burn spell. Speaking of 15 mana spell, go ahead.
Ionize asceticism. Okay. A bonus. That's the first time I've ever seen that text before, I think.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it has been a right bonus.
Efficiency.
Hint. There's a new arcane champion.
I banish all cards from your hand and memory, then draw 7 cards. Until the beginning of your next turn, your champion gets -10 levels. I think this card is insane. This card is ridiculous, David. Like, I think this card is broken.
I'm agreeing, and I'm kind of not agreeing. But like, it kind of reminds me a bit of it's like a toned down version of Reckless Conversion. That's the way I look at this card.
I just think, like, thank God it says -10 levels. Otherwise, it'd be broken even more. Like, obviously, you can't kill anyone the turn you use it, but...
See, I just think this card combos with, like, Advent, but I don't, like, depending on your space, right? You Advent the Stormcaller, you put this on top of your deck, and then you draw a card, you play the rest of your hand, and then you just play Ionize Asceticism, right?
Yeah, David,
that's what I mean. It's a Reckless Conversion. It
reminds me... Even if it's not a Reckless Conversion, right? Let's just say you don't have Advent of the Stormcaller. You just play this, right? You level to 3. You do your like little empowering. You banish your Norm Spirit. You do all that shit. You're level 15. You've just you did everything, and then you play this. You draw 7. And then you say pass. Your turn. Like you just went to level 3, and you just replenish your entire hand. Like that's so strong.
Well, see, this is the kind of card, like in my opinion, with reversal polarity, because it's got efficiency. Like you can get to that 15. You have double polarity on the board. You get to your 15, and you just go, I play this, I negate it, I win the game. Like
you really want to play this polarity card, don't you?
Well, like I think that's a cool combo of this deck. It's literally like you play a deck where you don't play a high arcane, like you play arcane count, but you might not play a high one. You're just relying on like Power Overwhelming or something like that, or
yeah, Power Overwhelming is the card for sure. Power Overwhelming makes this card insane.
And then you just go like Power Overwhelming. Like you play your Peer into Mana, you get the Power Overwhelming, and then I don't know, you play this, and then you reverse polarity, and then you Frostbind it, and there you go. I choose to negate it. Yeah, deal X to target champion. My X is the card's reverse. Yeah, so you just have a double polarity. That's the way I see it. I don't know. Also, this card's very good in CL. That's all I'll say as well.
I mean, sure. Like, it's the same thing as his Advent, but like, I just think Ionized Asceticism is actually an insanely good card that will 100% see play. I just thought about like Mana Weaver builds as well with this, with Conduit.
Yeah.
But
it could be, yeah. But let's just move along. Let's look at Exia. One of my favorite champions as well, my favorite element class. So I only got 2 reveals as well. Crimson Rupture. It's a 3-cost fast spell. Damage 20 plus. This card costs 2 less. So destroy target item or weapon.
Very simple.
Very simple. Even as a 3-cost, it's fine. It kills everything, every item or weapon at fast speed. This card might see play, and it might be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, does Jin need this?
I mean, they
have reduce.
Yeah, but reduce is not good enough sometimes, because sometimes it's a 1-cost that you want to get rid of. Or 2 costs.
It's the Reliquary Kill.
Yeah, it's a Reliquary Killer. So maybe it will see play. Don't know when, but and the other one is Deflecting Advantage. It's a 1-cost fast. Prevent the next 1 damage to be dealt to your target unit this turn from sources you don't control for every 3 damage counters on your champion. So if you got 30, this card says prevent the
10.
next 30.
Yeah,
No,
prevent the next 10.
Yeah, prevent the next 10. A Jin bonus. Choose a pole-arm weapon you control and trigger each of its on-enter effect. Put a durability counter on it. Now, this, just trigger your strong G again, draw another card, take another 5. Might be good, but I don't know if there's space for this. That's the only thing I will say about this card.
Sure. It's like a cycle block 10, but you take 5. So yeah. I don't know if that's worth it.
But it's kind of cool seeing those kind of cards. So yeah, let's just move along.
Okay, and next, yes, like you said, is the element that everyone cares about, Neos. We got Automaton Forge Wardens, 2 mana 2/2. It gets +1 and +1/+1 for each of up to 3 tokens you control. So it's like 2 mana 5/5.
It can be a 2 mana 5/5.
Kind of insane.
That's kind of strong, yeah.
That's really good.
I mean, yeah, in a way, like that card seems quite strong.
I think it's very easy to get at least 2 tokens on
Is the domain counts as a token? Like
which domain?
The Genesis Aegis generated things.
Yes,
they are right. They are tokens, yeah. Okay.
So, like, even if you have like a flower token or like a herb, or a power cell, like all of that stuff works.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
you played this. You play like Summon Sentinel, and like you literally just have a 2 mana 5.
Yep. Yeah, I think its card's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Is it good enough? Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, the next we have Tor, Realmwalker Colossus. Tor can attack as though we're an ally. It's a domain. So domain, and it's a siegeable domain. And it's David's favorite tag, Construct Golem. Yes. Tor gets +1 for every 4 durability counters on it. Okay, so it's a 3 mana 1/4. And then on enter, sacrifice up to 3 domains. For each domain sacrifice, put 2 plus X durability counters on Tor, where X is the domain's reserve cost. So this is where Tor becomes insanely huge.
Not really. Because if you think about it, if you sacrifice...
No. Yeah, go.
No, because if you sacrifice, like, let's say 3 domains that are like 2 costs each, 2 to 3 costs each, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's say they're all 3 costs. You sacrifice 3 domains that are 3 costs. You pretty much get 5/5/5. So you get a 19, and Tor is a 4/19.
That's insane. What do you mean? That's insane, David.
This thing should have, what do you call it? What's the awakening thing?
Taunt?
No.
Vigor.
It should have vigor and intercept. Then I would consider.
So you want it to be another champion? You want it to be a second champion, huh?
Well, Tor can die. Like Tor can die.
Yeah, if you do 20 damage to it. Like, look, I think this card is awesome. I think, isn't there like an 8-cost domain?
Yeah. I mean, look, yeah, of course. If you get the 8-cost domains, and yeah. So let's say you have 3 8-cost domains, because you can kind of get that as well. You get plus your 34, your 34, 28. You're at 10 power, right? No. Am I right? No, 7. I can't do math. 34 is 8. It's 8. You're 8 power.
8 power, 34 health. Now that's a big boy.
Yeah. No, this card's whatever, man. Like the other one's better. It's more consistent. This card is just so memey.
Whatever. You're gonna have a little 5/5 Forge Warden, and I'm gonna have Tor. And you're gonna be like,
yeah. You know your Tor can't kill my 5/5 water.
Yeah, well, your water can't kill my Tor as well.
It will, because I keep siegeable on you and you lose power. I swing at you once, you lose one attack.
True, yeah. It's true. No, guys, Forge Warden counters Tor. Buff Neos, please. All right. Moving on.
I think this is the last of the advanced elements, and then we'll just have one more page, at least for the lore stuff. Okay, so the last one is Umbra. First card is Chasing Shadows, which is a Fantasia. On enter, you gain agility 3. Tristan bonus, whenever you gain agility, allows you control name ominous shadows, get +1 attack until the end of turn. So this is actually pretty nice. I don't know if it's actually good or not, but this kind of reminds me of the whole Walt Tristan build when you play Inspiring Core, but this time you just get agility. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Inspiring Core is just better because it draws you a card back. It couldn't cost you 1. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, most people only have 2 shadows on the field, so this is 2 mana, deal 2 per thing.
Per agility. Might not be good enough. So, but the next one I think is quite nice. So this is a Blight's Ring. It's a 0-cost Regalia. Cost 4, draw a card into your memory. Then put Blight's Ring on the bottom of target champion's lineage. Inherit effect. At the beginning of your recollection phase, deal 1 unpreventable damage to this object. Now, I think this card is pretty good for Umbra Alice, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't play Alice at all. When you materialize a card, you don't take 7 damage from her effect, right? Like, you don't get that.
I'm no Alice expert, but I'm going to say yes.
You're going to say yes. Okay, I'm going to say no, because I thought activate.
No, I mean, like, yes, I agree with you.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah. So pretty much this gives you that ability to put it on the bottom, and now you can play Umbra cards for free. And like taking 1 a turn, it doesn't really matter. You've pretty much just gone from a 22 health champion to a 21, drawing a card into your memory. So
do you think that's worth a Regalia slot?
I think it is in the Alice deck. This card says draw a card in memory and heal 7.
What about in Diana?
6. I mean, like, I can see this in Cursebreaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Cursebreaker, or
look, I can even see it in CL.
Umbral Tide as well, because like Umbral Tide gets cheaper because of this card.
You can see in CL as well. Abnegation is going to get stronger with this card as well. So yeah, maybe this card's like pretty good. I think it's pretty good. And the last card is Versatile Inversion. It's a 1-cost fast. Attacking ally gets -5 until the end of turn. If it's ephemeral, that ally gets -5 instead. Ephemerate 3. This card would be decent if it had the tags Spectre. But it doesn't. So maybe it's not good enough.
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't want to be using removal like this at this stage of the game, I think.
Yeah, and it's only ally as well. It's not even preventing 5 to it from a unit.
But it counters Tor!
Does it really count?
No, it doesn't.
God damn.
It counters your card, though, the Forge Warden.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's the last of the advanced elements. Then I think this next part is from Belle. Like, she kind of talked about the Proto Archive, which are like the bad guys. So they're the bad guys in Grand Archives, apparently. The Proto Archive.
Okay. Proto Archive are the villains. They're the Foot Clan. They are the Putties. They are the I don't know. What's another villainous organization? The
Akatsuki.
I see.
They're the what's the thing? Arancars. They're the
Arancars in Bleach, yes. Old anime heads will know what we're talking about. Anyway, so we got Proto Archive Scout, 3 mana, 2/3. It has Scout as long as it's awake, so this is like very lurking assailant. As long as you control an object named Proto Key Crest, Proto Archive Scout gets +1. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
The Proto Key Crest is that the one
it's the backup charger, right?
I don't think it's the backup charger. Let me quickly look it up if I can. Proto Key Crest. It is a Regalia. On charge, return it to its owner's material deck and recover 3. That's right. On charge 3. Yeah, so you got on charge 3, you can return it.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, it's a 3/3. It's pretty strong.
3/3 is good, but you waste a materialize. But I guess if you look at it as like, this materialization gives your ally +1 attack. Seems pretty decent.
Yeah. And it's got stealth. It's hard to get rid of.
Okay, next one, we got Forbidden Teachings. If you control a book object, glimpse 3. Draw a card. Whoa! Is this good in Rai? No, Art of War is a scripture. So, not the best.
So this card, apparently the art of this card is, obviously the left is Zhang Jiao, draw 2, draw 2. The one on the right is actually, jeez, why am I trying to talk about Chinese characters? This is great. Zuchi, whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know his name, and you butchered it.
Zuchi. I don't know, Zusa. I'm gonna call him Zusa because I think that's how it's pronounced. And he's the guy that kind of made Kongmin into a bad, like, to do the bad things. That was him.
So he's the leader of the Proto dudes?
No one knows. No one knows too much about him. And then the last card. This card is really strong, this one.
Okay. Tune up. Recover 2 if you control an automaton. Recover 4 floating memory. It's fast cure.
Yeah, but you always recover 2.
Yeah, but like, okay. No, this card is really good.
You always recover 2.
I mean, Spoiling Cleanse just came out, and no water deck uses that.
But I think because water is you have to build the whole deck. We're talking about Merlin here, Christian. Merlin.
yeah. Look, it is a cool. I think this is probably the most boring card we've seen, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. But so the art of this is like, I think it's Tristan doing her maintenance on her arm. So apparently the character that's fixing the arm is Beatrice or something. The name.
Okay.
Now I heard that name from some other story, Beatrice or something, but I don't remember where. That name rings a bell for me.
No idea. Did you watch ReZero recently?
I did.
Okay.
Pretty much. So so you pretty much know now that Tristan and Merlin are part of the Proto archive.
Okay. Oh wait, so Tristan and Merlin are allies?
Yeah.
But didn't Merlin chop Tristan's arm off?
Yeah, but that's because Merlin told Tristan to assassinate Lorraine, but then Merlin took over Lorraine's body, and Tristan's like, "Ooh, Lorraine, I'm gonna kill you." And he's like, "Hold up."
And so how did Tristan lose her arm?
Against Merlin. Well, Merlin was inside of Lorraine's body.
Okay.
But
interesting.
But Merlin didn't tell Tristan that. Like, Merlin's not gonna go, sorry, it was me. So look, Tristan is like, "I hate Lorraine. She cut off my arm." And Merlin's like, "Yeah. Damn Lorraine."
I see. Okay, I'm going to assume this guy who's with Zhang Jiao in the middle picture, that he's the leader of Team Rocket.
But you're saying he's the leader. Okay.
Yeah. And I think Merlin is just like acting like she's part of the group, she's like Orochimaru, you know? Just like
but she wants to save her sister, right? That's all she wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I know GA lore.
You know GA lore. Yeah, totally. Okay, so that's all of the cards that was spoiled. That was quite a bit. But I guess we'll quickly talk about Pantheon. I guess that's probably the next thing we'll talk about, Pantheon.
Yeah, so they just, like, there's been the
there was a couple of streams. There was a creator summit, which our friend Limelight from CreateShock kind of shared with us a couple of the things, which is great. And we saw a couple of Pantheon games as well on stream, like, on YouTube and stuff, other channels, Pantheon decks and things like that. Seems pretty fun. Games go long though. Like, it seems like they're like 1.5 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour games. But I think the feedback that I've been hearing about it is that it's really, really fun. Now, I don't know if that means you play one game and it's fun, or you play multiple games and you're still having fun. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I heard like some of the boons and stuff is great. So
yeah, I'm basically parroting what David said. Like, I was skeptical, and I still am, but after hearing so many positive accounts from other players, I am feeling better about it. But yeah, that's about it. I think like a lot of these cards that we saw today will be great additions to Pantheon decks. I guess like that's what we got to think about from now on, just whether these cards can fit in standard format or in Pantheon format. But yeah, I think that's it. When is Pantheon coming out?
Pantheon is coming out same as RDO. It's the same time. So
okay,
April 6th, I believe. Right. Is that right? April something?
April's going to be a good month for GA.
It's going to be an expensive month for GA, to be honest. But yeah. No, but I'm excited. I'm excited to try out the decks, to play out the boons. So we kind of heard that you can play multicolored, like multi-element decks. A couple of the boons do that, so that's going to be exciting as well. So, yeah. Do you have a Pantheon deck that you're thinking off the top of your head that you're going to be like, I want to try this champion?
Oh, I definitely want to try Sylvie.
So you want to play Sylvie? Like, which Sylvie?
Probably like, is it weird if I say loved by all?
No, that's what I mean. Like, loved by all is the taunting one, right? Like, they're going to give you
all of them get intercept. Yeah,
this is before taunt. Yeah. No, that's interesting. Yeah, I think everyone wants to try out different champions. Like I want to actually delve into a little bit of Terra because I don't play Terra at all. I've never played Terra my whole life. So I want to try Dao Chan.
Yeah, I knew you'd say Dao Chan. I knew it. You want to put flowers on everyone.
I want to put flowers on everybody. We can all be flower buddies. Yeah, I think that's the one I want to try.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Same as me. So I'm looking forward to it, playing a couple of games, hopefully. I heard it's at World, so I hope we don't do that badly and then play it inside. But if we do, I'll be playing Pantheon side event probably. But yeah, other than that, they didn't really show much. Again, like it's just more the trial decks. I think check out a couple of other people's channels. We'll probably put them in the link below as well. But yeah, you can check out the deck list there. But yeah, I guess to a more important matter for Christian, the Grand Archive Sandbox. So part of the reveals that they showed was, and we kind of heard about it previously as well, they're doing an online like playtesting client. Like if anyone comes from like the Yu-Gi-Oh days, like dueling network kind of thing. So it's similar. It's very similar to kind of like TTS, but it's very dedicated to GA. From the videos we've seen, it seems very smooth because it's just built for GA. It's not built for anything else. I heard everything is manual, so it's not automatic or anything like that. So it's meant to kind of be used to play tests and things like that. I personally hope it doesn't get used for tournaments because I don't like the idea of people skipping out on buying cards, like physical cards, just to play an online tournament and using this like agent. I hope they don't go down that path. Although I do prefer that kind of thing for online tournaments, right? Because like it's clearer, it's easier to see. But yeah, the other aspect of it,
no cheating on that one.
Yeah, the other aspect of it is it's just I feel like I don't know, they need to do something to be able to like use the agent, but then they have to submit a deck list with a timestamp photocopy of like your actual deck. That's what you're using, something like along those lines. But
sure, yeah.
But yeah, I guess as a big advocate of online card games like Hearthstone, Christian, what do you think about this?
So I've been playing Hearthstone for a long time, guys. Like when it comes to online card games, I play a lot. Part of the reason why, like, I love Grand Archive. I think our Grand Archive is the best card game I've played, and I wish I could play it more, but I just, life gets in the way, and I have to work or I have to do other things, and I just can't make it to locals sometimes, or I can't make it to store champs, or I can't make it to even regionals, and you can't go to all the ascents, and so I have less time to play than, let's just say, like the average GA player, I think. And so this kind of online client is super welcome to me because I can just play now from home. Just go to a friend and be like, just go to David or Nathan and be like, hey, you want to get some games in? And then we can just practice online. And, one of the biggest, issues with paper card games in general about playtesting and trying new decks is actually building the decks. Putting them in sleeves and re-sleeving and looking for cards and all of that stuff. And, a lot of the times when I do want to try new decks, I'm like, I really can't be bothered because I've got to change cards or I've got to look for this card. And it's a bit of a hassle, not going to lie. But this kind of just takes that hassle away, allows me to play test any decks, any cards that I want. And then I can make my decision, say, okay, I'm going to take this to a big tournament. Needless to say, I'll be playing a crap ton of this game. I think that I will finally be able to like improve as a player because of this this what's it called, this application.
Yeah, Sandbox, or as they call it, like GA Sandbox.
Yeah. So no, it's a very welcome addition. I agree with you, David. I think it shouldn't be used in like tournament play, but if they do it for online tournament play to prevent, say, like cheating or to have a clearer image, so be it. I'm not going to complain about it too much, but no, I'm 100% looking forward to this. I love everything about it. It's going to be free, right?
Yes, from what I heard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just hope it doesn't detract people from going to locals. Like obviously it's good for people who don't have locals around them. We're quite lucky now in Sydney that we've kind of grown a bit and, we've got a bit of a community going. But I hope like this coming out doesn't stop people going, I'm too lazy to go to locals. Like that's the part I don't want to see. Like I want to see people still go to locals because I think the best part of GA is actually like meeting up with people, interacting, as I think,
No, because like in the end, like you still need cards, right? And the only way to get cards is either by buying them or going to locals and playing for them, you know? So I don't think this will get in, for me at least, this won't get in the way of me going to locals. Like, this is just, I get to play test at home now.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of TTS, but yeah, looking forward to Sandbox.
Looking forward to it as well. Yeah, no, definitely. That's the one. Okay. Is there anything else that we got to talk about? I guess Ascent Melbourne. That's another one, I guess, quickly. Ascent Melbourne. You in or out? You're in, aren't you? Pretty much.
Of course I'm in.
Yeah.
I have the revenge. I have to take revenge because Ascent Melbourne is the only Ascent that I've ever taken part in that I didn't make day 2 in.
Yeah. It's one of my few that I didn't day 2 in, so it's all right. But I do want to do better, especially my, I guess my own country as well. So it's in our own countries. Hopefully we can do better this time around, Christian.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
We both didn't make it into day 2 for that one.
I scrubbed out quite early in that one, actually. That's probably the worst one that I've done, like where I've like scrubbed out literally by like round 5 or something. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm done.
Yeah, that sucks.
But it is what it is, though. It's part of the game, but
of course, yeah, happens.
I guess that's all of it. Is that
everything? A Pantheon, Sandbox, RDO, Mordred, Ascent. Just check real quick.
The jacket. I want to get that jacket. I just want to make a shout out. I want that jacket. That jacket looks amazing.
Actually, the jacket looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
it looks like one of those. You know, Itasha.
No, I don't know.
It's like the cars, the anime cars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's that kind of style, that aesthetic, you know?
Yeah. No, I want that jacket. I like that. I like the color as well, like the black and pink kind of thing.
I like the picture of Foamy,
Oh, yeah, he was the model. He was the model for it. Yeah, nah, that was cool. But yeah, I want that. I want that jacket. The collaboration thing, like I don't know too much about. Do you know who that is? The artist?
Fuzzy Choco?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. So
I'm not sure. But I love the art of Peer Beyond.
Yeah, the art is nice. So hopefully I can get some VIP, super VIP.
Oh my god, this Mystic Purifier card looks insane.
Yeah, some of the cards look really, really nice.
Oh my god, it looks beautiful, dude. Like, and Tender Land as well. These look. This is probably my favorite art in GA. The Mystic Purifier.
Yeah, it's like an anime. She's like this person is a anime Fuse Choco kind of thing. It's an anime thing, right? I don't know.
An anime?
No, it's like an anime artist or something. Is that right?
Anime artist.
I don't know too much about it. That's right. Yeah, it's an anime artist kind of thing.
Yeah, no, this looks insane.
Yeah, so get the jacket. Looking forward to the promo cards. Hopefully we can get some. SP4, we'll probably buy some of that as well.
So wait, the prize card for Worlds 2026 is...
Tristan. Oh, the prize card. Oh, yes, there is a prize card, isn't there? We had about Worlds and stuff. Jesus, a lot.
Yeah, so it's
Imperial Seal.
It's Imperial Seal. So they skipped Mercurial Heart and Spectrometer. Probably for good reason. Yeah, Imperial Seal would be a cool one to have.
They knew it was bad. They were just like, yeah, no one wants to go to this.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They got a new Cheshire Cat top 8 for Worlds as well.
That was nice. And 3 of Hearts.
For Nationals? Yes, for Nationals qualifier. It's a prize card for Nats.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's like, I guess, top cut for Nats.
The day 2 one.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, it looks really cool as well.
Oh, no. It's 2. It's the promo card. It's the Eternal Magistrate level card. So it's like, yeah, if you top Nationals, you get that. The 3 of Hearts. Yeah, okay. It does look nice. The 3 of Hearts look really nice.
Okay, yeah. So those are basically all the new info we had from the live stream.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. So I guess anything else? Nah, we didn't miss anything. So
no. Cool. How did this has been Advanced Elements with just the 2 of us. Hopefully we were able to offer you some sort of us.
Yeah, we miss Nathan. He'll be back next episode, hopefully.
He's probably thinking, oh my god, they forgot to mention this combo. They forgot to mention this combo. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Nathan's like a walking encyclopedia of combos.
Yeah, he'll write in the comments down below. Like,
yeah.
Why they missed this.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I was just going to say, yeah. I guess that's it for today. This episode, it's a bit of a long one, but there was a lot of things that we want to go cover through. Thanks again for everyone who subscribed to our channel. As always, please leave a like and comment down below. Tell us, what do you think? What are you excited for in RDO or the Mordred Re collection? If you are excited, what do you want to see? like if you can make a card for RDO, like what would you like to be in there? And yeah, we'll try to comment on that and we'll have a quick discussion on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. And so that's us from Advanced Element. I'm David and Christian. Until then, see you next time. Bye bye.
See ya.